here's us. We're in Eden. Again. Because we're stuck here and have been for a while. So, I think the plan for today is, also, I want to show off a little bit. Okay, there's the notifications. Cool. I also want to show off some changes that I've done. Since, well, I don't think I've really done a lot. I've kind of just organized things. My backpack is big. It's a diamond backpack. I got some stack upgrades. I got a feeding upgrade that basically just feeds me, my selected food. And I never have to have... Last week was sad. It was really sad. We'll get into that in a second. But yeah, I have some beds for netherite mining, which we might do today. I got some potions. I have a bunch of food. So basically, I never have to have food in my hotbar or my inventory ever again, because it'll just feed me from my backpack, and that'll be nice. And then I also have... What do I have in my... I have a couple things in my under chest. I made a book bag, so basically I have everything book-related. All my journals, all the notes that I got from Ash or Mirage are gonna be in here, along with the stuff that's already been there. I did show off my tool names last time. What else? I think that was kind of it. In terms of what I've been doing since. I think we should go to spawn and see if, the bedrock has gotten worse. And then we can talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, and I also made these. Pretty cool. I made the little lampposts. That was me. I did that. And Gabe's been working on that. That is all that Gabe has been doing for the past, like, week. So, yeah. Alright. Well, now we can kind of talk about what happened. With Matt. I've been, like, kind of processing things, you know? And my conversation with Lauren really, like, struck a chord. 'Cause she's like, why would you have empathy for somebody who may have just, you know, expired your friend? And that, like, really took hold in my mind. And, you know, like, Mirage offered to talk to me, but then I get there, and she barely answers any of my questions. She doesn't listen to what I have to say, and she refuses to change. And she's working with Haven, who clearly is the enemy here. Does it make it 11 people? Well, we don't know if Matt's ban expired. That's the thing. There was no message. There was no warning. He hadn't just disappeared. And we have no idea where he is. So... But it's just like, I don't know if I can hold out hope for Mirage anymore. I think it's kind of a lost cause at this point. And we just have to focus on defeating them. And getting out. And making sure that everybody is safe again. Canon and Massey are very devastated right now. Yeah, I mean, so am I. Matt is, like, basically like a brother to me. He's basically my closest friend on here, and we have gone through a lot together. We came here in the same group, more or less, and it just feels, you know, this time around felt different, and I really connected with Matt, and having him gone now is really concerning, And I'm just hoping they swear to take a stand against those warlords. Yeah, and I want to do what I can, but I wanted it to be diplomatic, right? I didn't want us to have to fight. If I was able to talk to Mirage and maybe get down to the bottom of why this was happening, what she did in her past, what she's blaming Lauren for, I mean, I got an answer for that. Apparently, Lauren put her in a box, which we know is not true. I mean, Matt joined with Fang the same day I became the Spectre. Yeah. But basically, you know, him and I and Fang joined Eden. We, you know, arrived in Eden around the same time. So it's kind of we're the only ones left from that group. Because Para's gone. So I didn't really think about that. And Yasmin's gone too. So we gotta stick together. And we gotta make sure that nothing bad happens. Which is why I feel bad for Fang. You know, he went out and got himself stuck in a trap, and you know, I didn't even bother to go looking for him when Kano and Nova went, and Misty's also gone as well. Well, but Misty was part of the other group. Misty was there earlier than I was. But I meant like the basically the R2 people. And kind of Ash came at around. Ash was a little bit later, and Ash blipped, and Rhino is, you know, Rhino isn't here. I wonder if he'll get any suspicion as to why I'm not around, but I kind of also haven't been around in his life for a few months now. So it kind of, like, there's a chance that he could maybe know. He could maybe find out and help us. Yeah, no, she's gone too. But anyway, but as long as Matt doesn't get expired, then we have a chance to save him. And if that means throwing off, Rhino probably didn't want to take part in the simulation. No, he didn't. He decided against it. We got but yeah, Rhino decided not to take part in the simulation, and yeah. So it doesn't look like the bedrock has spread any further than it already has. Because last time it was, yeah, it's in the same place. So, right. You know what? There's a couple of things that I wanted to do. Lucario, Lucario actually is pretty close to spawn. Yeah, there's that. That massive thing. I think I want to eventually build something along this path here. But in the meanwhile, I would like to get a horse. Where's White Horse? On. How far away is this waypoint? Where's the white? Okay. So let's find that. Okay, it's east. Okay. It's just kind of, it's eastward. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get a horse from there. I don't want it to be 11. Neither do I. Neither do I. Yeah, let's go and get a horse. Something to keep our minds off of all of this mess. And then after that, Motionless Man. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. So I'm gonna get a saddle, and we're gonna head over to that area, and we're gonna get ourselves a nice white horse. The past just keeps hitting you. It really does. It really does. Also, yeah, there's finally have portals. Kano and Mousy finally have their own portals, so it's now not the first right, not the second right, but the third right is my portal. So I'm gonna have to remember that going forward. Hey Eric, welcome. We're on EdenSMP. We are planning on getting a horse for our place. Just to have. Just a nice horse. So we're gonna go and get, first, let's sleep to get through the night. Nice, yeah. And then I think later, we're gonna work on the computer. Also, I did, some reorganizing to this. So let's take some diamond horse armor, let's take a saddle, and let's be off. What was, you're behind on the lore? No worries. Basically to recap what has happened, might have to watch your VODs. I highly recommend watching the VODs because a lot has happened over the past, like, 3 or 4 months. We started in August, it is December now, so it's been about, like, 4 or 5 months. So, basically what's happened, we've come back to Eden because of Mousy, because she has an illness, and Kano and Lauren want to basically find a cure for her. Everything was going all right. We were just hanging out, and then I got kidnapped by an entity named Mirage, who has a resemblance to a former member named Ash. But Mirage is not Ash, and basically I was kept there for a month until Halloween. I got out, revealed Mirage as the villain, and then some shenanigans started happening, and a few weeks ago, there was another person revealed as the actual big bad named Haven, who basically trapped us all in here again. And that's the rundown, and basically, Lauren and Kano and Mousy are planning on working on a computer to help us potentially get more answers or help us succeed in defeating the villains. And I'm gonna make a fake one. I'm making a fake one. So that's what the plan is. That's some story lore. It really is. Let's go through here. Well, hold on. Haven, more like Noven? Noven? Oh, it was like, hey, no. Yeah, I get it. I think Spawn maybe is the... Or I can go... Let's go here. Let's go to Mandy and Matt's place and Lizzie's place, and we can go down through here, through the forest, kind of cut around this way, and that way we can go... Yeah, and that way we don't even have to take a portal. Yeah, that works. So let's go this way. And we'll go through the underground tunnel. Like, hey, no. Speaking of Kano, it sounds like Kano, which brings him to mind. Have Mandy and Lizzie know about what happened? If I see them, I will tell them. But hopefully he is, returned by then. I don't know. if... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'll see those girls again, so... But yeah, basically a lot has happened in a very short amount of time. And I've basically been stuck in Eden for like 2 months. And hasn't been all that great. I mean, but if I were to be stuck in Eden with anybody else, it would be these people, so... And even the new people are, you know, they're good too. They're good people. I just found out something weird about one of them. She is actually like she actually killed her parents, but we don't need to talk about that. That's not super important right now. That's not all too important. Alright. What do you think? What do you... I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. Okay, so how are we doing this? Okay, we're going, yeah, let's go straight down. Taking this route, we need to have one that can jump, because there are a lot of mountains and stuff. For some reason, I feel like I sound congested a little bit. That may be because I'm cold. It's a little cold here, but it's fine. It's not super cold. I've looked up to him as an uncle since Kano and Massey are adopting him. An uncle? Oh, because Kano and Massey are the grandparent. Okay, I got it. Well, I am stuck in I'm stuck in the bamboo. Great, this is... Love being stuck. Okay. Story of my life. Way too cold over here. Yeah, I can believe it. Oh, I can also just follow the white dot. But the good thing about, I think what Oliver was trying to say is you know what I think about Matt. Oh, got it. That makes sense with the following statement. That makes sense. And I think at some point, maybe we chat with Lucario. He is the only one on here. I don't know what he's up to. But, yeah. Also, another thing about Mirage, she's a shapeshifter. So, we even have to be cautious if Matt comes back and he acts differently, or the same but slightly different. Because it could be Mirage pretending to be him. So, that too. Yeah, I mean... So it's a lot of lore, a lot of stuff going on. I mean, but Eric, you should be used to it, knowing that Michael was on the Dream SMP. They had a lot of crazy stuff going on too, so... Yeah. So, alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yep. Yeah. How can you tame her? How can you tame Mirage? I don't think it's really all that possible. I don't know how we can... I mean... I think we just kinda gotta fight her, right? I don't know if that's a good amount of... I don't think that's good. I'm not sure if that's a good amount of hearts. That's a sheep. Yeah, I'm not vibing with that one. There's a third one up here, and a fourth one. No. I mean, in terms of the best amount of hearts, it would be... Yeah. Oh, thank you for the bits! Thank you. Happy early holiday and late birthday present gift. Thank you. Hi, Jordan. Hello. Hello. I was gonna say your whole name, but then I remembered that you have multiple accounts and stuff. It would be enough for Mouse and Kano to take vengeance. Yeah. I think so. Considering that, like, Eden was kind of brought back for Mousy, it would make sense for them to... It's not a super high jump. But, like, I think it's good enough, right? I mean, it's decent speed. I don't know if I want something super fast or if I want, so there's 1, 2. Is this the same one? Does it seem fast? I don't know. I mean, it seems average. I think. I haven't really dealt with horses since faster is greater than jumpy. I completely agree. Oh no. No, not the horse. What do I feed you? Yeah, I feed you wheat, don't feed hay or wheat. If this is over, does it mean Mousy would have to stay behind? I mean, we'll get to the point when we get to that point, am I right? But, feed a baby. Oh, yeah, I don't think we're gonna bother with that. I think this one, I think this is fine. I mean, it's more for the aesthetic. It's more for the aesthetic and less for the actual horse. I mean, I'm not really gonna be using the horse much. We have portals and stuff, so there's not really much of a point. But I wanted a horse because I thought it would look cool. But I think this will be fine. I should have brought a lead. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And there we go. Given how much, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. Also, oh, there's another one here. I am gonna sleep so we can get through the night. Bed, please. Bed, please. Wait, is that the mushroom thing that... Yeah, those mushroom thing. Okay. Bed? Well, you're already in a... You know what? I have a bed. I'm just gonna sleep here. There you go. There we go. That works. Okay, where's my horse and where is the... I want this. Is there netherite horse armor? Ooh. It just gave me more mushrooms. Actually, I need brown mushrooms, but okay, does this one? Let's try this one, actually. Can you be tamed by me? You're taking a little bit while. Okay. Let's try putting... this onto you, and... Oh, this guy's much faster. This guy is much faster. Okay. I'm keeping yours. I think that the black horses are the faster ones. Well, I wanted white for the aesthetic, so I'm getting the white one. Will you ever be in a Minecraft roleplay again? I mean, if Royal Academy comes back, then yeah. But otherwise, otherwise not. I don't know, that's a difficult question. Because I am open to voicing in something like that again. but I'm not planning on making one again, so that takes a lot of work and time that pandas take a lot of work and time that I don't have anymore. Not that I ever kind of did in the first place, but even because I want to do other stuff. But streaming is, streaming EdenSMP has kind of been, that has kind of been a middle ground to that, so that's been nice. Still doing roleplay while streaming it and just being very, what's the word? Still having a story aspect to things while being live and being casual. That was the word I wanted. Casual. Or at least more casual about how it is produced. I don't have to put a billion hours of work into filming every shot and all that mess. But yeah. That's why I like Eden so much, and all of like the other roleplay SMPs that I have been a part of. Panda jellies, yeah. I can show you if you like pandas, I can show you the enclosure that Kano and Mousy built for their pandas. So we can get to that. Okay, there's clearly not going that way. There we go. The last time that I worked with a horse was when Kano had his horse that he took to the castle. Thoughts on New Disney? New Disney? What new Disney are you referring to? Like new Disney movies? New Disney... Name a panda dinner bone? Oh no, I mean technically I could, but I don't know if I want to do that. Oh yeah, I mean we're going past it. This is the panda enclosure. Hi Dre, thank you. New Disney movies? Yeah, see, they're very cute. Let's see. Oop. I liked Encanto. I haven't seen Strange World. I've heard that it's kind of just a mid-movie. I'm, like, not entirely too impressed with what Disney has been putting out recently, which kind of sucks. Because, Disney has put out such good things in the past, and especially in, like, the 90s. 90s were the prime age of Disney, and I don't think they can really ever top that, to be honest. So, yeah. It would flip the panda upside down. Yeah, I know what Dinnerbone does. I know what the name Dinnerbone does, so. Okay. How do we... Where are we gonna push you? Disney sucks nowadays? I wouldn't say that it sucks, but like, I wouldn't say that it's great either. Okay. I don't know, do I wanna put you here? That works. I'm gonna put a lead on you and you'll be good. I still like Disney movies? Yeah, I mean, Disney movies, like, ultimately, still some of the best animated movies of, ever. But yeah. Okay, so they're in my... I know exactly what chest they're in. They're in... Nope. That one. Lead. What would you say is the most violent dark Disney princess movie? Mulan, by far. By a landslide, it's Mulan. You know how many people die in that movie? Like, a lot. So... Hello, little horse. Also, if somebody has channel points, they can name it. The horse, I mean. And they can name the llamas. Actually, you can name the llamas first. Thoughts on 90s Disney? 90s Disney, best Disney. It's technically not 90s, but, like, Little Mermaid was 89. Aladdin was 90s. Beauty and the Beast was 90s. Lion King was art. Really? Really? Okay, just like stay away from that. Yeah, why the heck? Hector! Okay, cool. Hector. That's a, you know what? That's a good name. That's a good name for one of these guys. And I'll give it like a red. I'll give it a red. I'll dye the thing red. Just imagine if bees got that big in real life. I would be terrified. I like bees in Minecraft. I don't like them IRL. So yeah, okay. So here we have a name tag, and then we have, here we have some red dye that we can use. Boop, hello, hello, Sydney, welcome. I see that you got a pet horse. I did! I did! Remember when you were the name of the horse? The horse's name was Sydney and then it died in a ravine? I remember that. Okay. So let's... So how do I dye a sheep? One time I tried to hug it when I was 8? A bee? You tried to hug a bee? Well, I mean... what is this? Oh, I need to put in an anvil. It seems like it was only yesterday when I was your horse. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like that too. How do you... I thought that was... Maybe that's a thing that you do in another version of this game. I am very curious though, so I'm gonna look it up. How to dye llama wool. Llama Minecraft. How to dress a llama. Move the carpet. Oh, it's a carpet! It's a carpet. That's why. That makes sense. Carpet. Can I make this red? No. Okay. I cannot do that. Okay, that's fine. We'll take that, and then we'll take that, and then I guess we will shear some sheep. So that goes in here. Mushrooms grows. You can't really use red mushrooms with much. And then pork chops are upstairs. When I was little, I said I had a friend fly named Mai the Fly. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put this away. Have you ever battled an end dragon? I have not. I have not fought against the ender dragon yet. And I'm not sure when the end is going to open here. But when it does, I could take part in that. I have good enough gear that it wouldn't necessarily be a huge issue. So yeah, I would just have to make sure not to like fall into the void. But otherwise, there and there, right? This is how it's one wool and right. No, okay, it's like that. Okay, okay. Good thing I had enough for that. All right. carpet. Okay, cool. And Hector, hello, you are Hector. And you are red. You're red, right? You're red. How do you, wait, how did you take, oh. No, I didn't. That makes a lot more sense. You have to tame them first. That makes sense. I'm doing that now. It's taken a while for you to be tamed, buddy. Oh goodness. Hello, other guy. There, live and learn. Yes, Hector. Okay. Hector, how do you tame it? You just sit on it. Right? Oh. There we go. Now Hector's got his fun. There we go. Look at my boy. It's Hector. It's Hector. I'm also gonna... I'm gonna switch this. So you and you go there, and the horse will be somewhere else. Not quite sure where. We'll just take this one for now. No, I want another one of these. Ooh, handsome Hector. Handsome Hector. Can you also can put chests on them so they can carry more stuff for you. That is true. That's a thing that you can do in this game. But they are just only here for decorations. What am I looking for? A fence. Fence. Good thing I have two. Am I the only one on? Nope. It's me and Lucario. I think Lucario, yeah, Lucario is live. I could technically go and chat with him. Even if he wasn't live, I could go and chat with him if I wanted to, but... let's put you here. There you go. As long as you don't trample the crops, we're good. And I can harvest my farm, which is what I like to do. Collect my crops. Do you know how there is a liger? What would you call a horse-llama hybrid? A lorse. Lorse. Llama horse. Or a loney. A loney, like a llama pony. Horama? No. Lorse is better. Lorse is much better. I feel like the more that I watch Gabe streams, the more I feel like I'm sounding like him. It's the same thing, like when you spend too much time with a person, you start to like have mannerisms kind of like them, and I feel like I'm getting some of Gabe's, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I also find it like really funny. Like how I used to with Fang, like I picked up a lot of slang from him. Because him and I used to hang out like a lot, so. But yeah, I just that was a thought that was funny to me, so. Yeah, Hector has joined the family. Hector is the cousin. We don't talk about Hector. But yeah. Alright. So we're gonna put away some things, and then we'll go And we'll go and start doing some more lore relevant things as well. Okay. Let's go up. Name the next animal you find Bruno. Oh. If you redeem Bruno, I will name the other llama Bruno. But you gotta have the channel points for it. I'm not naming anything without channel points. But that's a fantastic name. I just have to be convinced to name it. Sydney. Sydney, you know. Sydney knows. Okay, yeah, so that means I just have to get it already again. Okay. Do it. Bruno. Alright. Good thing we have a ton of name tags, or we have 9 name tags left. Bruno. And what do we want Bruno's color to be? Green. Like a dark green, right? 7-foot frame, rats along spec. No fades to black. Oh, I need 2 of them. Another one. You're welcome. Yeah. I knew Sydney would pull through. Like that. Hee hee hee. Yes, I see. Alright. So we're gonna pop up here. Is Hector, oh, Hector's from Coco, right? That's one of the characters from Coco. Now I have 132 points. Well, that means you gotta get back up, Sydney, right? Yes. Yes. So true. Come on, Bruno. There we go. It's a creeper. But it works. Bruno and Hector, and whatever this guy's name is gonna be. Yeah, this works so well. I love Disney movies. Yeah, I love the creeper. Yeah, it works very well. It's Bruno and Hector, the boys. It's the boys. Okay. I think we're gonna, well, let's wait for Kano to get on. Because Kano has the remote to the computer. So that way, if I can set up a thing where it has another location for Skull Mountain, that would work. So yeah. Okay. Hey, Lucario, what are you up to? I have a name for the diamond horse. Alejandro for the horse? Alejandro. Nothing much. Wanna chat? Sure, cool. I'll jump into there. So we'll see what, yeah, he's up to. Redeem channel points for the horse. Yes, you gotta redeem the points. You gotta redeem the points, otherwise they're not gonna be named. A few minutes ago I was playing Goose's Duck with my friends. I had fun. Yeah, I know that I saw that Nova was playing that game. Bennett? What do you want Bennett for? What are you naming Bennett? Is that for the horse? The blue diamond horse. Okay. Sure. I mean, you redeemed it. I thought Alejandro would be fun, but Bennett also works. It's a it's a noble name. It's a name that I can appreciate. Bennett. There you go. Whee. Bennett. There we go. Good thing I got enough. Good thing I got levels last night, cause otherwise I would not have been able to name them. Do we want to make more food? Do we have enough for more food? I mean, we can make a little bit more or we can make a few more dumplings. There, and then do we have any more dough? We can use some of that, and some of that, and make the dough, the wheat dough. Put that in there, and we can get more dumplings out of it. Hey!
Hello.
How's it going?
What you up to?
Nothing too much. I just, named some of, my animals. I got a new horse. His name is Bennett. He's got fancy diamond armor on.
Nice name.
Yeah. My Bubbles chose it for me. And now I'm just cooking up some dumplings.
Kinda missed last... Did I miss anything specific?
Uh,
Last week?
Not particularly. The only thing is that kind of Matt disappeared.
Wait, what?
So, we were, so Lauren, myself, Kano, Mousy, and Matt were on our way to do a little, exploring to try to find a location for a certain console. And, we went to Nova's place to try to get to a good location to start from. And, we're just walking through, you know, Nova's place, and Matt suddenly gasps and he's gone. He was standing maybe 3 blocks behind me. I turn around for 2 seconds and he's gone.
Oh. Were there any spirits with you guys?
It was Mirage. Like, we know it was Mirage, but, like, it's the question of, where is he? If anything bad has happened to him? How we can get him back? So,
Of course, I missed 1 week and we lose someone already.
I mean, the thing is, I want to hold out hope that he's not dead. So, yeah, the theory now is that he's not dead, he's just somewhere else. Kind of like how I was. But
Why
I don't
not,
think...
though?
What?
Like, does she have a specific amount of people she has to target or something?
I honestly don't know. I have no idea. Thanks for hanging out, Motionless Man.
I mean, I really hope he's not dead.
Yeah. That, wouldn't be good. At all. Because Matt is... You know, as is everybody, a very integral part of this community. And if we were to lose anybody, it would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And so kind of the plan today for me is to do a bit of building. To make the console.
Did you guys find a spot for it at least?
Yeah.
That people won't know about?
Yep.
That's good. It's just interesting because it was just out in the open. She took it.
Yeah, it was out in the open.
And not like,
hmm.
wasn't expecting that. That's
Yeah, but we have a spot for the console that I'm gonna help work on probably today. So
that was definitely a shocker to find out.
yeah. But yeah, that was the that's the big news. That's the big thing. Yeah, Zoe came back. I don't know if you ever met Zoe, but
I don't think I did.
yeah, she was one of the spirits. One of the ones that we didn't really know who she was, but she returned. Um she was just around, and besides for that, it's I mean, Haven hasn't shown up again. Mirage hasn't shown her face in a few weeks. So yeah.
Not terrifying at all.
Yeah, considering that, you know, they're probably always watching us, or at least Mirage is. And Haven has just been nowhere. We don't know where Haven is. And
Like, it's
she's
interesting
apparently
that-
the one who trapped us here, and she's like, oh, we'll all get to know each other real soon.
And they haven't been here
And
since.
then she hasn't been here. So, it is very much a different vibe to how Unknown was. Unknown was relatively active with his presence. He was at least here, you know, often enough. Haven's just toying with us.
Way to trap us in a box we escaped from and then not show up, like, for the next.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. But, what have you been up to?
Well, not much. Messing magic stuff.
Oh, magic. Cool.
Other than that,
Yeah.
kind of missed a whole week.
Yeah, I was kind of upset when I missed Nova's class, but there was a lot going on that week, so
Well, that week was pretty busy.
yeah. I mean, that was the day that Fang got trapped.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you went with them?
Yeah, Kano and them wandered right by my house.
Oh, that's funny.
Look, bang.
Yeah. So you like saw the location too, like
Yeah,
how it was set up.
it's just a nice chair. It's just chairs, table,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
pit.
No, because when I was there, basically I had seen Mirage there and met with her at that location.
Oh.
And then I gave the quartz to Fang, and he went after it. So obviously Mirage knew that he was coming.
And set up
Or
the
that
trap.
or that somebody was coming. I gave quartz to a couple of different people. But yeah, I mean, she must have had something set up for whoever fell into it. So
I'm glad we found him sooner rather than
right,
wasn't trapped in ages.
right. You know, as long as he wasn't trapped there for a month, but yeah, it would have been. I feel like that was more of a scare tactic, trying to scare him into something. I don't know exactly what. That's kind of what it seems like. It didn't seem like it was her trying to pretend to be him again, because she already tried that and we saw through it. Or at least we kind of saw through it. It was a weird situation, but
One thing that doesn't make sense: why would you just out of the blue take Matt and just
yeah.
appear?
The only thing that I can think of is that he is very close to Kano and Mousy, who Kano may be one of Mirage's targets, and then Mousy and Haven might have a connection. I don't know.
Would that
That's
work?
my guess.
Do we have to be worried for Mousy then? Be maybe next? Or that close? Because it was you and Matt.
I would be more worried about Nova.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. I feel like they I feel like they want Mousy and Kano and Lauren to, like, feel pain. Like, they're, like, the targets of this. For some reason. I don't know why. But, you know, they got to me for various reasons. They got to Matt. And, I mean, they may... Now that Nova's part of the Spirit Folder again, they may get to him.
Not great.
Yeah. No, it's really not. But besides for that, I don't think you guys really have much to worry about when it comes to being targeted. Like, it kind of works to your advantage that you aren't particularly close with any of them.
They certainly haven't talked, and they were disguised.
Right. So. But yeah.
Like, I'm worried for my friend. That's
right. And I mean, Feng has now been targeted a bit. It's concerning if he gets targeted even more. You know, they pretended to be him to get everybody to come to a meeting, which wasn't really targeting him. It was mostly us. She was pretending to be him to get us to show up. Yeah. And then, what's it called? Gabe as well. Because I know that Kano and Mousy care about Gabe.
Well, that definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I see Nova. I'm worried about everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's the safety... Everyone's safety is kind of on the line. So. Which sucks, because this is how it was back then, too. You know, we were worried about when the day would come that somebody would get expired, and that would be it for them. But back then, we didn't know that it coincided with death.
Oh. But now we do.
Now we do. But Haven's methods of things might be different than Levi's, which makes me worried, because we don't know anything about her.
Well, they definitely have a lot of power.
Yeah.
They haven't shown all of it other than keeping us trapped in here.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah. I mean, we know Haven can fly. We know Haven can trap us here or not. I don't know. I think that it could either be Mirage or Haven who has that power, because I don't know, like, I was trapped here a month before the rest of you guys were. But why? Like, even after I got out of that box, I was still stuck in Eden.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, where'd they bring Matt?
Yeah.
Hope Fang doesn't go out on a...
It is possible.
Solo.
Yeah, I mean, just as long as that doesn't happen. It is possible. We can go back to... If you don't mind joining me, we can go to the location where Fang was and see if we can find anything there.
If
you're
glad you have coordinates, because I don't have it memorized.
Yeah, I can
I don't mind going. But
sure.
It's good enough. Good to have multiple.
Okay.
I'm not really doing it.
Cool. Okay. So let's go through Max and Lucinda's. So. And I mean, I'm also very worried about, like, Kano and Mousy and Lauren's mental states. Because Lauren is going through a lot already, and Kano and Masi are also going through a lot. So adding insult to injury with like all this other stuff that's going on.
And now map gone.
Yeah. That probably does not help. This away. Alright, and it is this direction. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If somebody can also redeem chapstick for me, that would be great. Okay, so it's gonna be up this way. We're basically going northwest. From here. We're gonna be passing the what's it called? The Woodland Mansion. So, a little bit of an update. Lucari and I are
You don't
going
think
to
they're
the
gonna try to impersonate
location.
as Max right now that
I honestly don't think
we
so.
know.
I think Mirage has tried that trick long enough that we know by now.
and they know we would know it might not be him anyway.
Exactly.
Question is where they put Max.
Yeah. That is the big question. Do you have walk on water boots? Okay. It'll just be a little easier than climbing over hills, you know? So, yeah, I mean, there literally could be nothing here, but I mean, it also would be nice for me to just see what happened with the whole hole, the pit. With the pit, so.
You don't think they have like a secret base around the island, right?
I mean, Fang's been looking like a lot. I feel like if they had something, he would have found it. That's why I was so like that's why I was interested in this certain location, and that's why I gave it out to, you know, people who could do something about it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else was there besides for the hole, the pit,
and then the chair,
and then the chairs. Yeah. Oh, it's actually directly this way. I'm veering off a little bit. Or I was veering off. I think we're on track now. Are you looking for Mirage? No, we're looking for Matt. We're seeing if there's any traces of Matt left in this location.
Does everyone else know about Matt's disappearance?
People who were there.
So Fang probably doesn't know, right?
I don't think so.
Part of me knows we should tell him, but a part of me worries he's gonna go out on a...
Oh, careful. I mean, yeah, it's possible, but you know, last time he went out on a trip like that, look at what happened to him.
Yeah.
And
I hope if he goes out, I hope he'll know to bring someone with him.
Exactly. I honestly don't think he will because... Okay, yeah, here we go. This is the biome, at least.
Hopefully Kano talked some sense.
Yeah.
No, he wanted to talk after.
Mm-hmm.
After.
Let's see, it was down here, actually. right? It was like right at the edge. Is it? No, wait, maybe it was.
What an area.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's a pretty nice area, but I'm trying to remember where exactly the setup was. Because it was like on the edge of. I'm pretty sure it was over here.
I found it.
You found it?
Like it changed.
Okay, down here. Okay.
It was all the way.
Ooh, yeah. This is not the way that it was when I would talk to her. So basically, when I was here, she I guess she was bored and she started putting down some things. She put down a it was a soul campfire, and then there were benches, but there was no table. And what was this? What was in here? Do you know?
Well, there was a map. I think the map.
Oh, that might have been where the map was. So if the map,
That's
so
how
if
you
that was
tell it.
open, then he fell. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what this was. Apparently there was a book.
Hello to Motionless Man's sister. Hello.
I don't remember what it said though.
Yeah, Kano showed me the book. He had it. I don't remember exactly what it said either, but I'm pretty sure it had Fang's name in it, so... I mean, she knew that he was coming. So... yeah, maybe search a little bit around this area, maybe this biome, to see if there's any traces of Matt, or Mirage, or Haven. I don't think there will be, but oh.
Surely Mirage is smart enough not to strike the same place twice.
Yeah, I mean, but she did kind of, which. Well, she didn't leave anything in the wasteland, right? Like when I left and Gabe and Fang went back to look at it, there was nothing.
Yeah, we
there.
seen like nothing.
Yeah.
Because I went back.
Right. And so there was nothing there when you went there last. But yet when I came here to speak to Mirage, she left a trap for somebody. So she knew that they would come back because that's what they did last time. So of course she wouldn't leave a trap the second time because she didn't find that fun. She didn't like to repeat stuff too much.
I found a cave, but I highly doubt I random.
Yeah. I am not
Oddly
seeing...
shaped.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything of note. I wish these were brown mushrooms. I'm seeing like red mushrooms growing red.
I don't think
Oh, these are pretty.
put anything else.
Daffodils. I'm just like flower collecting now.
Seeing anything.
You're not seeing anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't find anything either. Oh, hello. Yeah, now I'm just kind of flower collecting right now.
Oh, this place is so big. Matt could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like even if we get the entire server to search in pairs with,
Yeah, I think so too. I I don't think we're finding anything here. I thought it was worth a shot though.
I mean, it's always worse to look for.
Yeah,
Clues, maybe they left, like, hints at the...
right. Left a clue. But no. Oh, now it's raining. Fun. We love that. Okay, I grab some of these. Glowflower. Interesting. Oak log, yeah.
I had to guess it's the normal water. Yep, nothing.
Hmm. Right. Timber wolf pelt? Do you kill a wolf?
Yeah,
Okay, I found the remains of it. Yeah, nope, there's nothing here. Oh well, it was worth a shot. But at least I got to see the location again. So,
surely they wouldn't bring Matt to the area you trapped in, right?
I hope not. I don't think it would happen twice. Right? Because it's the places that they would look. It's the places that we would go to look. Yeah, why put him in a location that we know the coordinates to?
Yeah.
When there's like an entire world to hide him in. So, it could be anywhere.
Hope we can find him.
Yeah. Or he could be in the Aether, and we are looking in the wrong place entirely.
There's no way we're finding.
Yeah, we can't get there unless we're Kano and we do a ritual, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Last time we did, we lost it.
But you know who was thinking of doing a ritual if he gets on? Fang. I know that it would be kind of pushing it, but there is a chance that if Fang actually goes through with his ritual, right, and he somehow manages to bring Sin's AI, basically his brother is AI, because Sin knows a little bit about Mirage. They were close back in beta, and if Fang actually goes through with that plan, then maybe Fang can go to the Aether and see if Matt is there. Because Matt has technically died before, so it's not a far shout that he's there. Also, how far are we?
Does that mean Mirage and them have to the Aether now?
What was that?
Would that mean Mirage and...
I don't think so.
Like, it's the only way to send someone to the ritual.
Well, also, yeah, you know what? I mean, Mirage could very well be capable of doing rituals.
Bedrock spread at spawn?
I don't know if that was her. I think that was Haven. Or you were asking, did it? Did it spread more?
Yeah. Did it spread more?
No, not as far as I have seen. It's the same that it's been. So, which, makes me think that Haven hasn't really been doing much. She said that she'll, the things will get exciting for us, and
how are we gonna get to know them, like I said, if they don't show up?
Exactly. So it gives us more time to strategize.
Really haven't talked to us other one-on-one. or
Yeah, I mean, at
in a
least
group?
Unknown, like, had opportunities for us to talk to
I'd like
him
to at least get to
one-on-one.
know the person that's
Yeah,
causing chaos.
yeah. But no, that's not how it goes. That's not how it is, I guess, with them. But anyway. Um, yeah, their place is just over here, so easy enough to get back and figure that all out. What else? But yeah, I mean, so Lucinda had mentioned when Mirage was still pretending to be me that like they had tried a ritual, right?
Yeah.
And it seemed to not have worked. But I think that maybe it did. And it did something that like either brought back something or I don't really know, but I think it worked because basically her counterpart, Ash, who I don't know, I actually don't know if you met Ash, like even as
I didn't
a
even meet
even
the
as
spirit Ash that was
the
here.
spirit Ash, yeah. So this similar.
I've
So
heard about Ash.
That's how Ash looked like, but it was not Ash. Like the personality was off. Uh so basically Ash is Mirage's like counterparts in a way.
Huh.
They're similar but different. And Ash was capable of doing rituals.
Ah.
So, yeah. That means Mirage could probably have done a ritual properly and gotten away with it.
Yeah, I
So,
only seen the Adam spirit for a short period.
yeah. Do you have any of this wood to fix this?
Probably get some wood.
So, I was heading back from, I was heading back from Nova's place on Thursday. And I passed by here, and this whole entire part is on fire.
What?
Yeah, I run through here. Lauren's, like, slightly ahead of me. Lauren, like, stops, and she looks around, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I pull up, and there's fire, and it would have, like, burned this entire thing if we hadn't
Probably
gotten
could have
it
burned
out.
everything.
It probably would have burned everything.
You think it was the spirits?
Oh, I 100% think it was the spirits. Either that or Mirage.
Yeah, I can get.
So, yeah.
Gotta go mine it.
Right. I don't know where those trees would be. I don't know if you
I have a
them.
bunch of saplings beforehand.
Okay, then you can just
I'm
do
in
that.
the chest. Right? I'm in the chest.
Okay. In this. Oh, there is crimson stems. Okay, that's actually, yeah. And then you just got it. Okay. Yep, that's not right. Nope, that's not right either. They're not crimson stems. That's not what these are.
Logs.
They're, yeah. They're the Umbran logs.
I had a few. It must
I think you took all of them.
Yeah, I took the.
Yeah. Well, that's okay, as long as you're able to... Yeah, I mean, luckily, it wasn't able to be, messed with too badly. There we go. Cool, now it's been fixed. Well done.
Looks like nothing happened.
Exactly. Were these supposed to be netherrack, or were they covered up by something?
I don't know.
How was it here?
Oh, they were netherrack. Or
yeah, they were
purple logs.
the logs.
I'll have to go get. And this is just. I'll have to go get more.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more, but just slightly
like
off.
one tree.
And it, yeah, probably go for one tree.
Sapling.
Mm-hmm. And while you do that, I will be right back.
Right.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. It's all fixed now.
Yay! Nice.
Have you been to spawn at all today?
Yeah, I was there earlier. We can go spawn together though. I can show you the lampposts I made.
Ooh.
And I could technically make more. Oh, it's raining. I will sleep.
Man, I'm still not used to a giant bedrock box
Yeah.
spawn.
It's still kind of, it takes you out a little bit.
It's very obnoxious looking.
Yeah. It's,
If we ever find Mirage and stop, let's ask them to remove the box.
yeah, that's the, I mean, yeah.
At least you can do is remove the giant obnoxious box.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
this bedrock something, but the box is just, the
box just looks bad.
The box is just bad. Alright, so, I made these.
Ooh.
They match this one.
We have more lights. Creepers
Exactly.
spawn.
Exactly. And I got rid of the torches because these give off a decent amount of light.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah. And so, you take this all along the path. And I did them all along here. All along this way. And then you can see the guild hall, the task
Oh, is that what that is?
Yep, that's what Gabe's been working on. Then through here, and this way, and over here. I'm planning on building something at some point, either in this area or this area over here. But, basically an extension of spawn, and then all the way over to there. Actually, I haven't seen the inside of it
over
yet.
here.
No, not yet, at least.
I love how Gabe has. I feel like he's probably been the only one to build this.
Yeah, it's only been him. Jeez. Freaking...
It's freaking huge!
It's massive. It is massive. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I just hope it doesn't
Yeah,
get
let's
corrupted.
not have age in chat, guys. Don't want to dox yourself, especially if you're a minor, so... Yep.
We know for sure that the corruption only happens if a ritual is done.
I mean, not even that. I think it was because Haven was doing it. I think it had a correlation. It was like Haven saw they were doing a ritual, then she expanded the bedrock thinking that we were, you know, at fault for it.
Babe.
Yeah. But, this will be really nice when it's finished.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really cool now, but, I mean, Gabe's not even close to done.
Yeah, he's got all the flooring, the interior.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, yeah. And then I wonder if this is gonna be where the task board is, the actual board, where
It's
it's
gonna
like
be a giant board.
it's a giant board, yeah.
One sign per block.
Maybe. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of things, but yeah. I mean, it does suck that he's had to basically do, like, this project, and I mean, you helped him a lot with the Nether hub, but yes, big board. Hey, Gabe. Gabe is a voice. Gabe is one of the bubbles. Big board. But yeah. So it's kind of sucked that he and you have basically been doing it by yourself, and I don't.
Yeah,
The
I just
rest of
thought
us have.
I'm mainly doing it because I feel like I've done not much other
Mm.
than be here, exist.
Right. I mean, that's that's I mean, that's still enough. Being here and existing is
It's also
fine.
kept me busy.
Yeah. I mean, you can need stuff to do to, especially when you're all geared up and you don't really have much else you can prepare for. All you do is build the big projects.
Considering we don't know what's coming.
Exactly.
Geared
Yeah,
up just
you be prepared and then you build the community.
yes.
So yeah. Nice place, so. It's gonna be very, very grand when it's done.
Big.
Yeah. And then you have this eyesore of a box covering Lauren's Lauren's very nice town hall build.
Swear, imagine if they did a giant box over here. That was
Imagine
over...
if they put a box on this hill.
Or if they cut, if
It
like
would
the town hall,
completely.
if that was this size of the guild hall, and then the box was just over it.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
It's still
if,
obnoxious.
yeah, if the box was here, it would completely ruin the view. So, like, Gabe showed me this view, right? So if you stand, like, right here, over here, oop, a little bit of lag back. If you stand, like, right here, and you, like, look at it like this, like, what a view that is.
Probably looks nicer at like sunset too.
Yeah. But, yeah. Lovely. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I wish I had more things to put in my library. Because the only books that we had were from the election. And Kano had all these history books that he wrote throughout the time that we were here last, and they've just kind of been lost to time. I tried sending them out to the world, or to the outside world, but I never found them. I wonder if they're in the file somewhere. Like the coding.
How do you even access the files? We can't access them.
Well, you can't now, until we have a computer, but they were accessible before. Maybe. I don't know. But I know that Lauren and Kano had access to a computer before we were all stuck here again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And being stuck here is not fun.
Could be worse. Could be better.
Yeah.
But definitely could be worse. We could all be dead.
Yup.
Yep.
That wouldn't be fun either.
Nope. That wouldn't be fun. But, I mean... To Mirage...
It feels weird not having Matt here already.
Yeah. To Mirage, torture is seemingly worse than death. At least that's what she told me. Basically, she wants us to go through, emotional pain. Because it wouldn't be fun to kill us off.
Kind of
Somebody's
just bored
gotta be here.
being stuck here.
Yeah, I think that's
Kind
the
of all it
point. That's the point. So, I mean, I guess the good thing for you is that you can walk and stuff, so...
Yeah. I use legs.
Yeah.
I use those in years. Outside of the simulation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what'd you do that?
Hopefully we find a way to stop them.
Can you re-enable it? Shield mode. I don't think we need shield mode. I think we're good. I can turn it off. Well, yeah, okay, I'll turn it off. We're good. All right. So, yeah. I'm wondering what we wanna do next.
I had something in my brain, and it like
Yeah.
completely blinked out of
Oh no, that's the
what
worst.
what to do.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I know that I was planning on going to the location to start building a thing, but I also don't really know what I'm trying to reference. When I'm like, I don't know how to build a computer. I don't really know much about that. I know a little bit about coding, but I don't know how to actually build the machine.
Yeah, too good with building.
Yeah.
Console.
I mean, it's not much. Yeah, it's not like it's not really building. It's more of like structuring things. It's a small thing. I don't think it's going to be like a huge computer like last time, because the computer that we found, so basically in the last version of Eden, after we had all been reset and stuff, Levi had this big computer that he stored like far out, and a couple of people had found it, and it was massive, and it had all these massive wires and this massive monitor, and you basically it was this whole huge thing. But I don't think that's gonna be the way that we go this time. I don't think we need something that big. That's more of a evil villain type of computer, the massive screens with the thing where, yeah. So
Doesn't really help.
no, not really.
We don't know what to build it off of. Oh, we should. That's a real thing, though.
I have a feeling that it is.
You've been tricked before.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's the real thing.
We just gotta make sure.
We gotta make sure. We gotta get his number. The numbers, yeah. The number system doesn't really work, so.
We all fell for that.
Well, I mean, it's not that we fell for it. It was a good idea in concept, and then it was compromised, so we kind of had to get rid of it. Or, well, I mean, it hasn't officially been deactivated, but I mean, Adam had it when he, possessed Kano, which is a bad thing because Adam was working for Mirage.
Oh.
Yeah.
He seems so nice, though.
I mean, he is normally very nice. He is still nice, but he was working for Mirage. I mean, the spirits all, subconsciously work for Mirage and Haven now. They're being controlled by them, so. Yeah,
the spirits don't mess with me too much.
Great, right? But still, I mean, the fact that they are messing with you is not normal.
And then again,
like in other, yeah. I mean, like in right. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
Melcy said again. Then again, the four new people. We don't have much in the four, so
yeah,
not much on us.
Right.
Probably why they mess with you guys. I've all been here before.
Right. Yeah, I mean the spirits. I mean, the only spirits that we interacted with before this was okay, and he's gone. Was Adam and Dr. Poe. And Dr. Poe hasn't even shown up as a spirit yet, which is weird.
It's like kept Kano up.
Yeah.
In the Aether for like almost a week.
Right. But it is still weird that Dr. Poe hasn't like shown up as like a human spirit like Adam did. Maybe he's next. Maybe he's next.
I don't even know what he looks like, so.
I don't know what he looks like as a human form, but to me, he was like a panda.
Do we maybe have to summon him?
I mean, potentially. I don't know what. I don't think so. I don't think we should try to
That'd
summon.
be like a
I don't think we should try to summon those guys because they're clearly in on Haven's plan. So,
Mhm.
I mean, so either if we get them to talk, either they straight up lie to us and inform Haven and Mirage that we're onto them, or that we're trying to get information, or they tell us the truth and we get more information. So it's kind of a lose-lose or a win-win.
50-50
It's a 50-50 of who we end up getting, which is why I'm a little more confident about Sin, unless he is being controlled by Haven and Mirage. Then that is a bad thing, because Mirage also hates Sin.
Oh,
So of course she would try to get him to, to be under her control. So I don't know. It could turn out either way.
so
Could turn out either way.
feels like I missed a whole like crime scene for a whole week. Matt being gone.
A bit.
So you said he just vanished behind you guys?
He just vanished.
And this Mirage person, he got some pretty weird ideas on how to make people take.
Yep. They're unique, that's for sure. Because Levi didn't try to capture somebody and put them in a box for a month.
Clearly, if they do try to mess with more people, it's gonna be in different ways.
Yeah. So we just gotta be, like, faster than
That
them.
we're not
Of
expecting.
thinking of, like, the weird ways that they could do things. You know what? That's why I have a feeling that Matt is in the Aether. Because we can't get to him in the Aether. So... yeah.
Alright, time to send someone else up into the Aether and bring Matt back.
Well, I mean, it's less about getting Matt back right now than seeing if he's even there in the first place. Which is why maybe a ritual today is potentially a good idea.
And then maybe, like you said, with Fang and Sin, and if Sin is up in there, he would know it's up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or when Fang comes back, he can say, I either did or didn't see anything. Yeah, and yeah. Yeah. Obviously, if Fang wants me to, if Fang wants me to help with his ritual, of course I'll say yes, because it's Sin. And Sin and I are close. But, I mean, when it comes to Fang, he clearly has some things to think about. And he needs to figure out how to kind of not be an asshole.
Question is, would he want to do it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He's been very, speaking of, he's been very aggressive. That was the word I was using. But, like, he jumped into things very quickly. You give him one little tiny bit of a lead, and then he goes with it, and he races off for 5,000 blocks to try to find it.
Do we want to go talk to Matt?
Yeah. Ask him if he's around, if he's good to talk, and then we can go over there and tell him about it.
I think. Oh, I thought of his old username.
What was that?
I was typing in Twitch username.
Oh. Yeah, it's Fang Studios 24. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know how to, like, approach and talk to him anymore. Like, it's been so awkward. Like, my last few conversations with him have been so awkward. It's just been so weird. And then the very last conversation I had with him was, I kind of, I basically argued with him for a half an hour about how he...
I asked him if he minds us coming over.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
That answer clearly
Right.
states I don't know if he's in a good mood or not.
Yeah, I guess we'll see when we're over there. Or when and if he responds.
Oh no, he responded.
What did he...
He said, I guess.
Oh, he said I get... Okay. Okay. Then let's go.
That's clearly Fang. He gave an I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like, guys, they would give us an actual
Yeah, he hit us with a Fang quote.
Fang word.
Hi, Emma Darkside, welcome. Okay. This way.
And no matter what way I come out of that portal, I always get lost.
Yeah, that's why there's east, west, north, and south to show you what direction you're going and names with the signs, because otherwise I would be very turned around.
Yeah, everyone lives on this side.
Yeah, most of the people live north.
And you have Nova that lives on his own side.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. I mean, that's just how it was. Nova just decided to live on that side of the world.
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys decided to live west, so nobody decided to live east.
What?
So. Oh, we could have made this trip a lot faster.
Oh, do you have a portal?
Yeah.
What the?
I don't know what that is.
That's a long pathway to who knows what.
Yeah. But I also know exactly how this conversation is gonna go. We're gonna say, oh, Matt's missing. He's gonna be like, what the heck?
He's too predictable.
What the heck? Why would you guys let this happen? He's very predictable.
Clearly, we have power to stop him.
Like, what the heck? Why did you guys let that happen? Well, couldn't you have been more, Where are you here?
Bro, that portal is always bugging because I went to the top. Should probably break it.
Oh, you went on you went on
It
top.
put
so
us me near the farm.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, no, it just spawns there. It's just there.
I'm gonna break it so it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I would break it. I mean, and yeah, I'll meet you up there. Boop. Yeah, he's in his house. Or it seems like it. I mean, he's not on the path at least, so. Which way are you coming from? Boop.
I'm going up. Gabe's water elevator.
Oh. Okay, okay. That's fine. Okay. Because yes. Alright. Does he have a doorbell? Does this guy have a doorbell? I think I've been to this house like several times and I've never seen if there's a doorbell. Does he have a... No, he doesn't. I would just Hopefully that gets his attention.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Sounds like he's lighting things on fire. Do you hear like a flint and steel
Yes.
lighting? Yeah. Do we want to make sure that it's...
Surely the house.
What is he doing? I mean, he's in... Now I'm worried because he's lighting things on fire.
Coming.
You better not be burning my netherrack again. Oh, he might be. He will be sad.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, come on in.
Alright.
What are you doing?
I was burning on the netherrack.
Oh.
Well, there's your
Because
answer,
I
Gabe.
have an obscene amount, and I don't need it.
So you want more?
No, I literally have a chest full and a backpack full. I do not need more.
One of my bubbles is very sad about that.
Too
There's
bad.
a bone bubble.
Yeah, I could have told you that one. Yeah. Too bad, bitch. Anyway, what can I do for you?
We got some interest
Yeah.
that Rachel told me
Interesting
the other
news.
Okay.
And as mayor, you
Do we need to talk in
should
private,
know.
or
I know it's
like just in, no, I mean us three, like privately, as in away from windows.
she's actually the one who did it, so she already knows.
Okay.
Matt is missing.
Who? What?
Matt is
Matt?
missing. Mm-hmm. He
How
was
do we
with
know
us
this?
1 second, gone the next. Not Lucario and
How-
I,
what-
but
what-
basically, Kano, Mousy, Lauren, and I were going on an adventure to find a spot for something. And Mirage and I think another ghost shows up and starts doing the weird potion effects. And we're just walking through, and Matt gasps and is gone.
Oh.
And
Um.
not quite sure what happened to him. But and also not quite sure what we can do. Lucario and I we went back to the spot that you were trapped in to see if there was anything there, but nothing. So
Hmm.
I mean, the only theory that I may have is that he could be in the Aether.
Lovely.
Or just somewhere else that we don't know about. But it doesn't make sense for Mirage to trap him in a box like she did with me, because that would be repeating things, and repeating things to her is not fun. So
Why would they steal Matt?
I mean, he kind of is Kano and Mousy's son.
I guess he also did deal the final blow to Levi in the Old Eden, so that could be part of it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
This bubble prefers to burn people.
I'll
I'm gonna
start
pretend I didn't see
brainstorming about what we can try to do to find Matt, but I'm not sure there's a lot we can do. So.
Yeah. Something that I was thinking about was an idea that you had about a certain AI,
Okay.
and maybe seeing if either he knows if Matt is up there, or if whoever is possessed by him knows afterwards.
Okay. I mean, we could give it a shot. I feel like we would need Kanoka's help though if we're gonna
Yeah.
do something like that.
There's
Also,
a chance
Minecraft
that
is
he could
telling me
be
to
on
plant a
today.
tree. This is not. It's not working. Yeah. Yeah, we just need to wait for Kanoka. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'm just trying,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to think. Hi. Speak of the dude.
Man, I don't show up for
Oh.
a whole week and we lose a person. That was very find out.
I mean, it happened the last time too.
Okay, let's
but
test
you
something.
were
I won't show up
techni-
this Thursday.
Yeah, you were
we'll see who
technically
goes
there.
first.
I didn't show up this Thursday.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's totally not watching.
Okay.
I'm reaching out to
Yeah.
Kano now. So, what were you otherwise planning on doing today?
Nothing much.
Okay.
Writing down everything we know.
Yeah. Kano will be here as soon as he can.
Yeah.
So, do we want to sleep?
I have a few extra beds, I think.
The bed's back.
Jesus Christ.
We're good.
I carry one on me all the time.
I
Or
also
basically did
carry
that
one
like
on
an
me.
assembly line.
I also carry.
Well, I
one
just carry it on me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, does Lucaria have a backstory? I mean, a little bit of backstory. He
We all
was
got
a
colored armor now.
He was a traveler, an adventurer,
Indeed.
and then he became paralyzed on his final mission. And now
I
he's
don't
here.
take fall damage.
So,
I feel
yeah.
like that's just easy dubs.
I can walk on water, multi jump. I have fall
Nice.
damage reduction.
Okay, but I can fly if it's raining. Get
Alright.
dunked
I have a
on.
cool crossbow.
It's orange.
It is orange.
Have you seen the finished ritual circle?
I have.
It looks pretty amazing up there. Gabe's been working hard. There are a few things I need to actually look at because Gabe has been working really hard over
Is
here.
that
I'm
Botania
doing
area?
magic. Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a look.
He has gotten really invested in it.
I'm gonna stay up here for Kano in case he arrives when you guys are down there.
He got really
Wee.
invested, I know, after the Nova's magic class.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you know how Gabe is with magic.
There's a
Like,
portal here. Can I go through it?
what color is it?
Yeah,
Green.
depends on-
Yeah, no, you can't. You can only throw stuff through it, but it requires mana.
What is it?
It's a Botania portal. It allows you to throw stuff to another dimension, and it gives you other stuff.
What if Matt is in that dimension? Then we
Well,
literally
you can't
can't go
physically put
through.
yeah, you can't.
Unless
can't-
we can turn one of us into an item and then we throw the item through.
I don't
Alright,
think
so
that's.
say-
I don't think that's possible.
Okay, he's obviously got a good mana generation. He's leaving this on.
I need to turn my sound
Basically, if
down.
you throw a block of
Oh my
diamond
God.
in there, you get dragon steel.
Nice.
A bunch of other
Good evening. I only have 2 arrows on me. I need to change that.
I'm not surprised.
Do I have arrows in my base, or do I have to go all the way to the skeleton spawner? I don't think I have any arrows in here.
I have arrows that you can.
No, that's fine. Oh no, I have a stack. We're chilling.
Okay.
What the heck is over here?
Huh?
It's like a water. There's this waterfall and it goes in.
Hey,
Oh, that's yeah.
Is that your secret area?
That's a thing.
that's a thing. While we're waiting, I guess I can go over and start doing more for my barn area.
Building something
I'm building a barn, my dude.
for
That did
animals?
not- For animals, yep. I kind of want to keep it to that theme, so I need more wood, blossom wood, dark oak wood. I need more dark oak wood. Anyone have dark oak wood on them?
Not on me now.
Damn. I should invest in more food.
That might be the least used wood on this.
Hey man, I used it in my house. It's
I
pretty
would
good.
disagree.
Never
Most
mind.
of spawn is dark oak.
Oh, really?
I had to get a
dark-
lot of dark oak for those fences for the lampposts.
I just don't see it. I can't tell the
Yeah.
difference.
But
Also got,
overall, it's like not
Do
used
we
that
have deep
much.
slate in here?
Oh, Fang's almost his whole house.
Yeah, like this is dark
Yeah, you know,
oak.
I'm
This is
just
blossom
oblivious.
logs. Hey, I'm gonna say this is like the build I'm like most proud of. It's such I designed it all myself. I literally improv'd the whole
I like
building.
that.
It's
Yeah.
really nice. I really like how the roof turned out.
The roof has very cool feeling to it.
It
Like,
gives me
like a-
witchy vibes, and I'm here for
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Definitely
see if I have any deep slate bricks down here.
How much you wanna bet Kano and them are not gonna recognize the portals from their house, and they're still
Oh.
gonna use yours?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Does anyone have like a good amount of deep slate on them?
No. I don't really carry
My backpack.
blocks on me, but I probably should, considering you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Considering I ...
Well, you
Please finish your sentence, por
you
favor.
fell in a pit, and
To be
you
fair, I
didn't have
I
blocks.
forgot to have my back. That was like the worst design trap Mirage could have done, because if I simply had blocks, she was done.
Right.
How am I put?
Or if you had water, right? Because you have a trident.
That's also something I did not have on me. I had an ender pearl, but I hit an item frame. That was good tech
Yeah.
there from Mirage.
Yeah. Yeah, we had noticed how that was set up when we went over there.
It was definitely not set up to keep you there for ages.
No.
No.
They
There
would
we
have
go.
They would have made it a bit much bigger.
Well, bigger and harder to get out of.
Yeah.
Because again, you said as if you only had blocks to get out of from, then, you know, it would be a lot easier. If you had water bucket and trident, then you could get out.
Right.
So,
Let's see how much blossom wood I have. I kind of want all this area to match my house.
mhm.
So having blossom wood for that base would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I know I have a good amount of... Oh, yeah, I have a lot of blossom.
Might be the nicest looking wood that we have.
Honestly, oh. I'm
No.
in pain. Does anyone have
Oh.
a shovel? Por
Yeah.
favor.
Oh, you got it.
Thank you. Dude, these Sonic speed boots plus the do that, and then
Man, that ritual spot is so nice.
Yeah.
Gabe did a fantastic job. And then
Have
this
Gabe
could
build
be the
everything.
floor. How good is your shovel, Lucario? Do you mind digging the floor out here for me?
Have you seen the guild hall?
I have not.
It's big.
Yeah, it's crazy big.
I'll go take a look when we're done. Okay, I need to go get more cobble. Do. Hey, Rachel,
Mm-hmm.
you wanna do me a favor while we're waiting?
Sure.
Can you harvest my carrots?
Yeah, gladly.
If you want some, feel free. Wait, can I? Or is that just a fluke? Okay, I feel like that was just weird. Dude. Thank you, Lucario. Okay,
So what is this
out.
to be?
This is gonna be a watchtower.
Dude.
Okay, next I need to raise
Kinda
this
excited to
up
see what
one.
it's like when it's done.
Yeah.
I'm just improving here. I know I have some deep slate brick stairs in here.
Oops.
Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but at one point there were about I'm gonna say just like an estimate 200 birds in my house.
Yeah, no, I killed a bunch of
I lured a lot out.
and then killed them. I wonder who did it. Oh, we don't
I
know.
wonder.
Who could it have been? I'm gonna
Who
blame
could it have
Rachel.
been? Me?
Just off the top of my
Clearly.
head.
Clearly, it was
Definitely.
me. Yeah,
It was
totally.
me, Dio. Excuse me, bird. Now is not the time to get in my way. But to exist.
I think I'm almost done with harvesting your carrots.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm out of. Give me more, please.
I have
Or
so
stay
much
bored.
more energy at this time than I did yesterday. That's it.
I like that so far. That's coming together.
Yeah.
Definitely need to place that down there. Oh, Lucario, can you go check Gabe's chest for any just regular polished deep slate?
Did I miss any?
No, I need some.
We.
I think we good.
What is
Alright,
this thing he
And I'll
built
put
under
all
his base?
your carrots in
Is that a drawing?
the carrot chest, wherever the carrot.
You'll find
the
it.
Carrot chest.
Oh, it's the freaking heart of the sea thing. Oh,
Just gonna take a stack.
conduit.
There you go.
What?
Oh, he has a conduit at his.
Gabe does?
Yeah.
Nice.
He said polished.
I'm a. Yeah, polished deep slate. I'm gonna take a quick nap.
I will go.
How much
ahead
did you
and
take, Rachel?
Also, I didn't take any of them.
Oh, okay.
They're in the other chest
Gotcha. Thank you.
because it was full. So
Well, someone's in the nether.
yeah, well, it's Kano.
Doesn't look like.
It's Kano.
Oh wait, no, he has some. It's just normal deep slate, but not.
I have some. We're chilling. We're chilling.
I just stalk him. Oh, he's here.
What?
Oh,
Found. Hello.
Love
Sick.
that guy.
oh, he is here.
Okay, I need to like mentally
Okay.
prepare myself for this. So just like give me give me a
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
This is gonna take a lot out of me.
Yeah.
Oh, for fun. Do I have silk touch? I do not. Well, there goes that glass.
Mm.
Okay.
Let's see.
Um.
Is he in here
Go
with
up
you?
to here.
Still down.
He's still down.
It is not as fast going down as.
Yeah. I swear, if he went up... Did he go up?
Oh.
Or is he here? Oh, there he is. If you need a moment, Fang, we can update Kano about what's going on.
Am I here?
Hello.
I should
Hey.
be okay.
Hello.
How goes
Rather
it?
just get this
It's going all right.
Okay.
done.
Um,
Sticks. Fuck.
So I briefed Lucario and Fang about what happened on Thursday
Mm-hmm.
with Matt,
Yes.
and I had a bit of an idea, kind of killing two birds with one stone with it too.
Okay.
So I had an idea that maybe Matt could be in the Aether,
Oh.
and
Okay.
if Fang does a ritual, or if you help Fang with a ritual to get Sin out, and maybe somebody from there can tell us if Matt is there,
Yeah.
How do
I think that
fill
definitely would be
sticks?
and that way we
a
can talk
worthwhile.
with the Sin AI as well.
Right, because I know we've intended to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I definitely think wouldn't be a bad idea at this point. I think there's very little to lose. And we can get the information we've been looking for.
Yeah. I mean, the only
Right.
thing is if the Sin AI is working with Haven
What the-
Mirage, that would be the only thing.
Right.
To be
So I
honest,
think we'll have to be
would he
wary.
though?
I mean, if he doesn't have a choice, then yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Even
well,
then,
I guess
he'd probably just
Hi,
like
Fred, welcome.
not do anything.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, it doesn't. I guess maybe the best plan would be just to have like some sort of litmus test. So we can make sure we know if he's acting out of the ordinary or being a bit.
If
more
anyone's gonna
coercive than
know
usual.
that, it's gonna be Rachel.
Right. No,
That's
that's
very,
that
very
is
fair.
that is true.
Okay. Well, then if you think that's a good enough justification, I guess then I think that's something we can easily do.
I'm currently up by my house. If you would like
Yeah,
to
so we
join
Oh.
me,
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
you guys got to come up here anyway for the ritual circle. So
Let's see.
Oh,
Right here. And then up this way, we'll just go to the circle. We'll just meet you there, Fang.
no, every
okay.
time I walk through
Unless
the area, it makes
it-
me jealous on how much they've
Oh,
done.
right,
or-
right. We could
yeah,
discuss right
or
there.
we can,
Sorry.
yeah.
There.
Every time I walk through their area, it makes me kind of jealous how nice
Gabe.
it looks.
Yeah, it just
Gabe,
looks
how
really
much
nice.
Gabe has
it's
just
just
done.
Gabe.
It is, yeah.
And I'm just
I mean,
like,
though, quite literally, all this is just throwing down lots and lots of trees.
Yeah.
But
like,
it
see the
looks
But like
Great.
they're the nice looking ones and it looks natural and like
in the pathway with the lights, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, man, I got work to do.
Makes
I'll be
sense.
up there in a moment. I'm
Exactly.
trying to finish this layer.
Lair?
You'll understand. You can see where I am from the ritual circle.
That doesn't make
I
me
don't
feel
see a
any
bunch
better.
of nether.
it's a watchtower.
I'm working on the watchtower, King.
Like the Justice League Watchtower? Is it
I
gonna fly
wish.
into space?
I wish I had the funds for that, but here we are. Oh, speaking of funds, I ran out of blocks.
Are
I
we
mean,
Oh,
you're
I see you
basically-
guys up
Are we
You
there.
gonna
basically
need
got the
items for
local
this?
Bruce Wayne.
Hello.
Just
Well, I
remembered,
mean-
are we gonna need
Am I the Catwoman of Eden?
What?
Are I don't know.
Because if Gabe is Bruce Wayne,
Oh,
So what you're saying is that you are a romantic interest of Gabe's.
can I be Robin then?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense,
Can I be White
Lucario.
Wonder?
Hold
I mean,
on.
that's
I
up
need,
to you.
I need more blossom logs. I need
Because
I
I,
would-
because I
layer.
forgot that this ritual circle has built-in items. I mean, we haven't
Yeah.
needed to use items necessarily for spirit like summoning before. So I wouldn't see why, unless it was like one of those things where, like you're trying to like summon Sin's spirit outside of Fang. But I don't think
To
that'd
be fair, you guys might have to do something special just because he won't want to be here.
The AI.
No, he absolutely won't want to be here.
I mean, it's possible.
I mean, think we're stuck in Eden again. He probably knows that. He would not want to be here.
I mean, the AI is gonna already be here anyway. It's not like he had any choice.
Sure,
That's always
but
been-
he doesn't want to be back here talking to people for sure. He's antisocial as fuck.
Ah, I see.
My god, you can see the nether area from here.
You
That's-
can. The
yeah,
square
that's-
line. It's
Kind of
so good.
obnoxious.
Why is there another area over there?
I'm making like a nether area where that little valley is.
The whole thing?
If I'm Robin, I want to make the team
Yeah.
tight.
Fancy.
No, what
Well,
if
you
you're
should have
just
kept
not
your
that Robin?
you should have kept your netherrack for that.
Can I be the one that becomes Nightwing?
No,
then?
I have a full chest, like double chest, and a full backpack. I don't need
Okay.
netherrack,
Okay,
and I'm
if-
also
if-
mining on a chunk in
I
the
mean,
nether.
if you
So, like-
think that's enough, it's fine.
I wish it was raining. I could just
Right.
fly to the ritual circle.
Well, too bad. You gotta be a normal person right now.
God damn it. Let me use the path. Like a normal person. Gotta
Yeah.
hate being
Christmas.
normal. Good thing I am speed and I don't even have to jump.
Also, I would probably be the Batgirl.
What? Who's James Gordon? Is that Kanoka? Is Kanoka James Gordon?
You think I'm Commissioner Gordon? Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking
that
about?
yeah,
Or-
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Commissioner Gordon.
Who's
yeah.
Alfred then?
Fuck, who is Alfred? Nova.
I'm
Nova's
Robin.
Alfred.
No.
Nova's
I mean,
Alfred.
Nova did teach.
Exactly.
do
Gave the
magic.
magic.
Does anyone have a crafting table on them currently?
I have a crafting thing on my backpack.
Yeah, I do as well.
I don't want these things on me because
I mean, like, now that
Sin being Sin, he could just try to book it, and I don't want him to take all my shit.
Oh.
So having a chest that's like
Oh.
has all
got
my
it.
stuff in it.
If you have any wood, then
I have
well,
wood, I
mean,
do.
Then you can make it crafting.
No, because I need a double chest, and
Oh,
that's
yeah, got it,
18
got it,
wood,
got
so
it,
I
got
can't
it,
make
got
I can't make a crafting table and the double
Got it.
chest.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And then
Donk.
here's the remaining.
Let
ones.
me.
He wants to say he won't just reach into your chest and take the stuff out and then run away.
Well, how's he gonna know where it is? Because I'm just gonna hide it around this hill
Well,
here.
I mean, depending on how much he knows,
Yeah, because
he might know. We'll just tell him not to take your stuff.
Yeah, because usually the spirits already know what you know.
Well,
Unless we were to
That's
do
true.
something extra and purposely limit his knowledge, but I think that would mean we have to add extra steps to the ritual because I've never tried that before.
It's up to you guys. I'm just gonna. I'm
I'm
ready.
I'm just saying the fact is
Right.
he's going to know your stuff. So if you're cool with that, then we can proceed. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's fine.
I am gonna put something down.
I don't know what that is. Well,
Started diamond. Wasn't
I
given to
have
me by
fallen,
him, but
and I cannot get up.
oh,
Ouch.
Me too, buddy.
and it's there.
I hope Fang don't go missing like last time. Rich. We lost.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I died one time.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is doing a ritual and talking to Sin is not my favorite hobby.
Oh.
But here we are.
Huh.
True. Hey, at least you know he's a fake version of your brother now.
This is true. Although I feel like that makes him probably a little bit more dangerous because he doesn't have to worry about consequences. So,
He still feels like he has them, so that's to our
I
benefit.
mean,
Well,
it
to be fair,
depends
if he's self-conscious that he's AI, then he'll know that he doesn't really have consequences.
You'd be surprised. Adam and Dr. Poe, at least I feel like when they were still here, felt they had consequences because they're restrained by their own sense of morality. And
It's
your brother's
sin.
got that too, even if it's your brother has it. Even if it's a little more reduced, he still has.
I can tell that they
morality.
do not like each other.
It's
Or at
not
least
that I
Fang.
don't like Sin.
It's
It's just he
complicated.
literally killed me. So
It's very complicated.
They have a deep enmity that will never get erased.
Huh.
yeah, there's a kind of a weird relationship there. But it's turning night, so should we, should we do this?
Yeah,
I guess.
right.
Sure.
If
I'm ready.
everyone's still okay with this? I mean, just
Yeah,
gotta be 100%
LaCaria,
sure that
the one person who just is not involved with any of this. Are you okay with it?
Man,
I feel like Lucario's just here for all the rituals.
yeah.
Lucaria's here for the moral support, and I'm really happy about it. Hold on, before we do this, I wanna take a look at.
No,
Okay,
you
my
know, if-
my watchtower is looking good. Watchtower is looking good.
Okay.
if Gabe is not here for moral support, I am.
Oh, I put a
swear,
carrot in
What's
there,
gonna probably end up happening is you're
Oh,
gonna have that
no.
watchtower. Your brother's just gonna come in and blow it up, and then you're gonna come back and be like,
brother. No.
No, I wouldn't let that happen.
sets it on fire
you
to
know,
bring back
Okay,
nostalgic
but I'm
memories.
just saying, if he gets a hold of my trident and armor and it starts
Yeah,
raining,
okay,
what are you
okay.
gonna do?
then we will try our best not to let that happen.
Here,
Then
go
we
grab my
do is
trident.
no,
Okay.
what we do is we hire Gabe, and Gabe finds you.
Yeah, he'd probably be the only one who could.
You want me to
I'll go
grab your
with him.
armor too?
Sure.
I'll go with him. That way, we don't have.
Okay. Yeah, and the rest of this is kind of, I mean,
Yeah,
your
it's
weapons
fine.
and stuff, but it's otherwise it's fine.
I mean, my trident is my main weapon, but
Yeah.
Carrot and item frame. Let's do this.
Right.
Okay, I'm ready, Kanoka.
All right. Well, then let's see what we can do. All right. Hello, Sin, not Sebastian. You know who you are. We are going to attempt to contact you because we have questions we'd like to have answered. And I know you don't want to be here because we don't either. But we're sort of stuck. And so we need your help. And to sate your own brother's curiosity, we would like to talk with you. You're not all obligated to accept this invitation, but if you're interested in talking with us in some way, shape, or form, the gateway is open to you, and we'd like to hear your thoughts and advice about this matter at hand, as we deal with forces that we don't particularly care for. So yeah, come if you want.
I feel vaguely surrounded.
Vaguely surrounded.
I mean,
There's literally a trifecta
It's-
of people surrounding me,
it's-
two of
it's
which are in full
definitely-
netherite.
I can take my armor off. It's definitely more intimidating of a place than the
Yes.
smaller circles in the
God.
past. Gabe really went all out with
Dude,
this.
if I just feel like this. Oh, rainbow.
Spin.
Okay, so what do you
Rainbow
need?
indeed. Huh.
What did you need? Kanoka.
Man, you do this in a way that makes me not realize you're here. Is the thing. Usually there's
I
like
literally, as
people
soon as
like
you
grand
said my
entrances,
name,
and you just magically decide to show up, and you don't even like bring any attention to yourself.
Have a good
I'm
night,
really
Eric.
good at just sneaking.
Can I just at least do this so that way we know it's you?
I don't know what this is. I feel like my name is about to be changed above my head. I'm scared.
It's kind of your name.
I'm scared, bro.
There's an added number in there.
Bro, my name just looks the same if I click tab. I don't know what it says.
Wow, that's even worse.
I'm gonna
Hello?
You're gonna
So-
leave it
someone-
like that?
Brother, I don't know what
I
it
don't
is.
think I can do serious
Someone-
lore with that.
Someone
I mean,
tell
isn't-
me what's
it's-
going on.
It's
You know-
also it's also only partially accurate.
Oh, sorry.
Hello? Can someone tell me what's going on? Hello, bird.
Yeah, you know what? Don't worry about it.
No,
Hi.
no, tell me, por favor.
Fine.
Oh, your name's fine. Your name's
It's Sin. It's Sin. Your name is Sin.
Where
Right,
on
So,
earth
so,
am I?
so sorry
Oh,
to
this is
answer your
Gabe's
question.
circle.
Yeah. Okay. So yes.
Oh, lot of fucking
It was like it shouldn't take you very long. It's not like anything's changed since we left. But hi. So you already know presumably the reason why we actually asked you, so I don't even know why you're asking me specifically.
Please, I want to hear you say you need my help.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want me to say that, then that's super easy to do. We would like your help because we want to know what you know.
Okay, let's talk specifics.
Okay.
Give me some questions that I can answer.
All right. I guess to get out of the way, is Matt in the Aether?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I haven't
Can
seen
you
him.
see him from up there?
No, not really.
Like, is he still in Eden?
I think so. From what I know.
Okay, so you haven't so you haven't sensed any like weird.
I haven't been able to
coming
talk to
in and
Mirage
out.
about it.
Okay, that's fair. Are you talking with Mirage? Are you on a talking basis with her?
That's a complicated question. I'd like to be, but she doesn't exactly like me, so, you know,
She doesn't like you.
no.
Is there a reason for that?
There is a reason for that.
Is it a reason you would care to divulge for usefulness purposes?
Uh, that's a great question. Should I divulge it?
I mean, I
I mean, let's look at the realistic fact here. How is that going to help you?
well, it not necessarily help anything. I think it's just more. I'm just really curious that you seem to very casually know who she is.
But
and
she was in
seem to-
beta.
Right. But not everyone who's in beta knows who she is.
That's true.
Just the fact that you do seems to indicate that there'd be some, I mean, even just casual reason that you would know her.
Okay. Let me kind of give you the full. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like talking in this particular area. The corundum crystals are throwing me off.
We can move.
You don't like the color?
I don't know, man. It's throwing me off. I'm not a big rainbow
Do
lover.
you want to sit in your brother's house?
I haven't like been in there.
Well, you see what it looks like.
Kinda.
Have you
I
gotten
don't
really bad
like-
at seeing through your brother's memories?
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. Leave me alone.
Do you need
Can
me
I
to
have
get you a
armor?
prescription for your glasses?
Can I have armor, please? Because I'm there's a skeleton chasing me, and I'm not
Oh, you're
very happy
fine.
about it.
I love how you're concerned, and I'm totally not. I'm just like, this is nothing.
Because it's
I
not
mean,
chasing you.
once we're inside, we'll be fine.
It's
I'll
not
deal with
chasing you, Kadoka.
It's
Uh,
fine. It's
how
not
do you
even
know?
here. You're good. You're good.
Because it shot arrows at me, my dude.
Maybe
I think you're
skeleton.
overreacting slightly.
My guy, I don't want to get murked. Sure, I might only have 4 levels, but those 4 levels are the start of something amazing.
Okay.
Such as, what do you have plans for 4
Oh,
levels
what the
for, mister?
Hello? This music started playing. Hello?
Oh,
Probably a creature that has a backpack on it with a jukebox.
Where?
you guys want the other
It's
one.
underground.
But where did you?
It's not in the secret basement.
Okay, we can just in here works.
Yes. Okay, this music is throwing me off. Where is he? Hello?
I don't hear it, but
You don't hear the jukebox?
that's also.
Oh my
because
god,
I-
it's so loud.
That's
Oh
also
my
because
god.
I have my that particular sound disabled.
It's like right here.
I can hear it. There.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
Did
hello.
you find it?
No, it's an Enderman just decided to be right near me.
Oh,
Go find it, please. I need it dead. I need it gone.
You guys talk. I'll deal with it.
okay.
Okay.
So, also, what is the last thing that you remember?
I mean, I've been kind of watching everything in this Eden, so.
Okay.
Bro, this song's a bop, actually.
As it should be.
Right.
But I've been watching New Eden, so. Congratulations on getting out of Old Eden.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys had fun with that one.
I mean, we did, to be fair. things were going pretty good until obviously circumstances changed.
Yeah, well, So, when it comes to Mirage, her and I, in beta, we were very similar. We were kind of the prankster. Okay, this is like literally too loud.
I found him.
Kill him, please. What the?
Oh, he's
Oh,
an Enderman.
Oh!
careful of the
You
sound.
don't have armor.
Oh, that's true.
You don't have armor. Please put your armor on.
Where's this dude?
No wonder why it kept moving. Come here.
You also
Brother,
don't have armor. Okay.
Yeah, well, I can't exactly change that. Yeah, beat him up, and he's gone.
He'll come back.
Finally.
He's teleporting. He's teleporting. I'm
Yeah,
watching the red marker on the map. He's in. He's here. Okay, I hit him. He's on fire.
Oh my
He's outside.
goodness.
put him on
We're
fire
just
with his
like
fist and
tracking
use a sword.
down this.
He's right here. Oh, he's going after me. Going after me. Beat him up. Get him.
My... This
Thank you,
dude.
more health.
This guy
Get his
is
ass.
just like not.
Get his ass.
Oh.
It's because I set him on fire.
Yep, he got upset.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's
He ruined
dead.
his dreams.
You think he's dead?
I think I got him.
No, he's not.
Oh no, he's not.
I got him.
Please kill.
I missed.
Oh my god. I'm so upset. Where is this fucker?
What? He's
How
living
much
his
health
life.
did this thing have?
There we go. He's dead now.
Oh my god.
He's dead. Finally.
Okay, anyway.
Okay. Thank goodness.
So, as I was saying, we were kind of like the resident pranksters. Definitely the class clowns of the group. Although I was kind of the more upfront one about it. That's why a lot of people didn't even know about Mirage, is because I was the one doing all the shit, but Mirage came up with a lot of the ideas. Which
Interesting.
kind of led to her downfall because she was doing a pretty harmless prank, and it led to just like briefly going over it. It led to an explosion that killed Adam, and I realized that it was a no-go, so I just essentially ratted her out for it, and she was not very fond of that.
Was Ash involved with that? Did like you tell Ash about it?
I'm trying to remember. It's a long time ago. Give me
Yeah.
a second. I think I did tell Ash. Yeah, no, I told Ash. I was like, Ash was probably the first one I told, actually. So I was like, hey, this thing happened. I didn't mean it to happen. So let's go rectify it. And that's what we tried to do. Mirage was obviously upset. And more or less, she kind of got banished. So
Interesting.
Who did she get banished by? Was it Lauren?
I'm pretty sure it was Lauren, yeah.
Huh.
Fairly sure Lauren was the one who banished her.
Now, okay, I'm backtracking a little because I'm just curious. So
Uh-huh.
you claim that you and Mirage were the pranksters of the group, but
Mhm.
from what we've been told by Ash and Adam, they considered themselves the pranksters of the group. So where's the connection there? Like, how can you
Okay.
have both of
Well,
you be...
look at Ash and Adam. They're wholesome, right? They go around, they move people's like stuff in their chests around, and they call it a good prank.
Mhm.
What Mirage and I did was much more catastrophic. I remember I lava casted multiple people's bases.
Yeah.
Which doesn't look very good, but it's pretty simple to get rid of. You just have to break a lot of blocks. That's the main part of the prank. Some people actually used it though, to be fair. Dr. Poe used a lava cast as like a castle. It's crazy. Man's a
Huh.
legend.
Okay.
But we kind of did like bigger scale things compared to Ash and Adam. Ash and Adam were more just like jokesters, not pranksters. There's a difference.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Um. Hmm.
There we go.
Right. Is the name Zoe familiar to you?
Zoe. Sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't place it.
She's well. Let's see. What are things she said she mentioned that she likes? She likes playing hide and seek. She likes to dance a lot. She forces people to dance.
Oh God.
Flings people
Oh
up into
my.
the air.
Yeah,
Oh.
she thinks
She has
they're-
she has a thing called flower power.
What?
What?
It has a knockback 25. where she
Oh,
hits
what?
people and
I
Hello?
missed a lot. Jeez.
Hello?
I don't show up for.
Yeah. Is this someone that you might be familiar with in some way?
I can't be too familiar with them because I definitely would have been able to place a face to that personality.
Right.
But they definitely
Interesting.
sound a little familiar.
Hmm.
Then how is she
How what?
here? Well, no, because it's because Lauren didn't seem to recognize her at all, and you don't. And I would think you and Lauren had pretty different social circles in beta. So the fact that neither of
I
you know who
actually
this
had a
person
very
is-
small circle of people, actually. Like, for the most part, it was mainly me and Mirage, and then I'd go and hang out with Ash every now and again.
like, really,
Sometimes,
that's it.
sometimes Dr. Poe would take me away and scold me, but other than that, I really didn't talk to a lot of people.
I guess that's fair. We have some loners here too, as would always be the case, but
Did you see Adam after that explosion? Like after Adam was killed in that explosion, did you see him after that?
I don't think so. No, I don't remember seeing Adam.
I guess that'd be fair, considering that he was presumably dead in Eden at that time. Okay, let's think a bit more solidly. So obviously you don't have to share the full nature of this relationship we have with Mirage, but when you say you guys were mutual pranksters together, what exactly happened after you, in essence, told on her for the prank that you guys did on Adam?
I mean, I feel like punishment was pretty swift on it. She pretty much did come out to everyone though and was like, yo, yeah, like she didn't at that point I feel like she didn't really give a shit. She I guess it was probably like a few days before before punishment was given out. But those few days were pretty malicious on her part. Because I guess she felt like I betrayed her.
Okay. And I assume based on your response, there wasn't really much you did to try and make her feel otherwise.
No.
Is there a reason for that?
I mean, let me put it this way. If someone feels certain ways they end up just putting up a wall, and there's no way to get through it. So why even try?
Okay. I assume you're talking in this case about Mirage as compared to yourself.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you really didn't think of her as a friend, and you thought of her more as a acquaintance then.
At one point, I did think of her as a friend. Pretty close one at that. But
But you were that willing
a
to
lot of
forgo that?
there were things she did that after that whole big prank in those few days that nearly ended up with multiple other people dying as well. So I decided to not affiliate myself with that.
I gotcha. About how long was it after those events that beta was terminated? Do you know? Or can you remember? I mean, I know it's been a while, so it might not be something.
Nothing more than maybe a month and a half. Like, it wasn't a long time after.
Gotcha. So it was toward the end of beta's cycle, or at least
Yeah.
the duration which Lauren and Levi decided to have it hosted for.
Exactly.
What was your relationship with Levi?
With Levi?
Yeah,
Well, I didn't know who he was at the time.
I mean unknown
Yeah,
as he
I didn't.
was.
Yeah, I only knew him as unknown. It's kind of like this godly being. So I mean, to be fair, he was pretty amused by mine and Mirage's antics.
Hmm.
So I guess we were like jesters for him.
That doesn't necessarily surprise me.
No, it doesn't surprise me either.
Mm-hmm.
How did he feel after the after Mirage was banished? Did you ever
I
do you see
didn't really
him?
see him much after that. Although I know he was pretty like appalled at the whole situation.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Guess he saw his wonderful little community was falling apart.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you met Haven?
I've never talked to her, but I've seen her.
Okay.
What? What do you say?
I said okay.
Okay.
Is that a purposeful choice, or is that just the nature of circumstance?
Kind of both. I'm half avoiding her, but there's a part of me that does want to talk to her.
Is she trying to reach out to you?
Sometimes she does.
But you choose
It
not
is
to
weird,
respond
though.
to that.
Not really. I guess I'm one of the only spirits that they don't really have full control over.
Interesting. Do you think there's a reason for that?
Probably.
Or do you
My
really know what it is?
I have a few guesses, but I don't know anything concrete.
I also have a few guesses that we can
Do
talk about
tell,
later.
do tell.
I mean, it could be because you're not fully in AI.
Maybe.
Because there is still part of you that's human, that's out there.
Maybe. This is as valid as a guess as any.
Yeah.
Another guess I had was just because of the nature of mine and Mirage's relationship.
That too. But I think that would make her want to control you even more. considering she believes that you betrayed her so badly that...
She wants nothing to do with me, so
Right.
I do bet a good way to actually combat Mirage is to get the actual real good old me in here. Hate to say it. That would be probably one of your best ways to combat Mirage, realistically. The only one who actually has a real relationship with her. I can't exactly do anything.
Yeah. There's two things that are involved with that. The first being, one, we have
How
no
do you
means of
get him to
contacting your
know
brother
exactly?
because he's outside simulation for his own sake. Thank goodness.
But he could come in any day, realistically.
Yeah, but then he's stuck here.
Yes,
I mean, he
that's
has no
very
way
fair.
of knowing that.
Right.
I
think.
Isn't he at your place?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
currently staying at my place.
So wouldn't he just like?
You are.
My
Yes,
assumption,
yeah.
he would just wonder
Yeah,
why
that
you've
was a
been
thought
gone
that
for so
we
long.
had.
Yeah. Like, I think I would, at the end of the day, probably go and investigate, so...
Yeah, there is a possibility that he could just show up and then...
Yeah, and what are you guys gonna do? Tell him to leave? Like...
Right, I mean, after that,
Yeah.
there's nothing we can do.
No.
Except have
Though
him with
hopefully
us.
he'd actually, hopefully he'd enter through his own code this time, because if he enters through
Right.
Fangs again, they'd have a similar conflict like before, presumably.
Well, I wouldn't exactly be trying to kill him this time around, to be fair.
Maybe. Maybe not.
No, I definitely wouldn't be.
And why is that?
Because I know the truth now.
Gotcha. Because your brother still seems to think that you'd want to kill him in a heartbeat.
I can understand why he'd think that, to be honest. But... it's not exactly his call.
Hmm.
I also don't think you were intentionally trying to kill him. You were just
Oh
trying
no,
to
at one
survive
point I
once.
definitely was.
Well then.
Call me a murderer. But things turned out okay, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know what their relationship is like outside, because, I'm here, they're there. But...
As well as you would expect it to be.
oh, shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun is rising on another glorious day. There's a skeleton on my land. Get the fuck out of here. Shoot him. Shoot him, Lucario. Get him.
Where is he?
Shoot him. He's right down
You
there in
remember
that
my
flat
name?
area.
Wow, that's surprising.
Ah,
Yeah.
where's...
Oh, I see.
Oh, that guy all the way down there?
Yeah, shoot him.
Oh, the one that's burning?
Get his ass. Get
My
his
mother
ass.
called.
Oh.
I'm surprised you remember who I am.
Got him.
Who are you shooting at?
There's a skeleton.
I see.
Oh,
Is it
Kanoka,
Gabe?
do not stand on there.
Very
I
careful.
will hit you off in a heartbeat, my friend.
Would you?
I absolutely would.
What would happen if you did?
I mean, you'd probably land in the water, but
Yeah, exactly.
you might not. Wouldn't be good for your parts.
Stop me in the arm. God damn.
Bonk, bonk,
Oh,
bonk.
careful,
Brother
careful.
does not take knockback.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He stands there like an absolute Chad.
Yeah.
Bruh. What is
Who do you
this?
think I am?
Oh. Brr. How?
You really trying that hard?
How?
Hey, Sen,
Yeah?
do you know anything about
Brr.
box?
Box? Like what? Like
So-
cardboard box? Like
No, so
what?
apparently,
Like a Christmas present box?
when Mirage
It's
took
Christmas
me,
time, by the way.
yeah,
Huh? What?
I'm
When
just saying it is Christmas time.
yeah,
Yo.
when Mirage had taken me,
Hmm.
I was put in this basically a box. It was the invisible barriers. And Mirage had mentioned that she was trapped in a box.
Oh.
Do you
I've
do you
never
know
seen
anything?
her in a box. However, Levi did give us some barrier blocks to use at one point, and we did trap multiple people in their houses.
Okay.
So I
Wow.
guess that's an ironic punishment from Lauren.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was any correlation to that. Okay.
Damn it. Bro, take knockback.
No.
What is this? Like, brother.
I'm gonna keep tempting you.
What is this? He is floating.
Why do you keep laying down?
It's because I try to zoom in, but I don't have Optifine, so I just
Oh.
fall.
Oh no. Um.
I'm definitely
What
gonna win
else?
this fight. Simply better at PvP.
Also, because you light me on fire.
Well, you have a
Well, actually,
obsidian belt.
I'm gonna literally die this time, so I need to get in the water.
Oh.
You died midair.
No.
My dude, you died in midair.
Oh, shit.
Your,
No.
your grave is actually in the air.
Mm.
Is it really?
Where did
It is.
you end
Look.
up?
It's right there.
Oh, it is.
See it right
Oh
down
my
there.
god. Yeah.
Now, why is it able
Brother.
to turn me on fire when you punch me? That's what I want to know.
I have the fire gauntlet, I guess.
Yeah.
Fire gauntlet?
Fang
Yeah.
must have
It's
it.
one of the it's an artifact.
My goodness.
Do you have to come all
Pretty
the way
OP, I guess.
back from
Aha.
your place? Or from spawn? Or
Well, do
Yeah,
you
it's from my place.
where does your portal go to, Rachel?
oh, it goes to the skeleton farm. So go through
Yeah, yeah.
skeleton farm one, and
Oh,
then come
okay.
back into Gabe's place, and then go up the water. Yeah.
Exactly.
Is this the pog strat that Fang uses?
Or
that you don't tell me
actually-
about?
Well, yeah,
No, I
you
did
wanna-
not know that. That's not something.
Gabe has a
Fang
portal. I'm
knew or
pretty
I
sure
knew.
everyone's base almost.
I mean, the
Probably.
distant ones.
Seems like a Gabe thing to do.
Yeah.
He's got one at mine.
Anyway, can I
Yeah.
get my armor now, please?
Yeah. Sure.
Yo.
Oh. I would be able to use the portal, but there's no coal in it, so I'm just going
Just
Oh, do you want me to come
use
over?
coal.
You can't
Just-
remember that.
Do you want me to come
Here,
over?
wait, I got you. Wait, I got you. I can just grab coal from my base and go to Rachel's house through the portal.
By that point, I'm going to be able to get to the place ready to go just as quickly.
No,
Oh no.
Yes.
no.
Man, this
Trust.
you're a very
So
interesting person.
there's no.
Trust.
Yeah. He is quite
Uh,
interesting. Like,
Every time I meet him, we summon him, or he's just a
Wait, you've met me before? What?
yeah.
Hello?
Would you not remember?
He met the real you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So,
I was just-
Lucario, for context, this Sin is the AI version of Sebastian that was left
As
in
he
Eden,
was
similar
in
to Adam
Eden.
and the others. And so this is a code that has, in essence, it has sentience. Obviously, he has more than just.
How did he
that
know my
bit,
name
like,
then? Oh, it's on my head.
Because he
I have access
has watched
to Fang's
you, and he also
memory.
has Fang's memory.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ooh.
it's a complicated bit.
It's
and
it's a lot.
And even then, the AI that's there is technically advanced enough that you can recall all the things that technically Sebastian wouldn't be able to, because of the nature of you being aware of things in Eden when he wasn't as around.
Okay, Kanoka, I just went through, put coal in Rachel's portal, and already
Oh.
got back to base. I told you it'd be faster.
Technically speaking, yes, but you want to know what?
What?
Maybe save me like 15 seconds because I'm here.
Hey, that's 15 seconds. That's a time save for speedrunners, my
oh
dude.
goodness.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello. Now you have the fun job of attempting to manage to get my stuff without dying upon impact.
Oh no, you can get to it from water, easy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Was it that far down?
No. It's there's a waterfall right next to
Yeah,
it.
you can take the waterfall
Oh, I
down
see.
and then
Actually, it's gonna be difficult. Can you make that
Yeah.
jump? Let me see. Yeah, no, you can make the jump. It's just a big jump. Yeah, it's just a big boy jump that
Yeah.
you gotta make.
Well, no better time than now to see if I can make.
Hey, Lucario.
Hello.
Oh, you made it. I see.
Yeah. So go down to water, and then you can go into that stone block right there. That's fine.
Do you want my armor and then you can jump to it?
Nah,
That's
Kanoka's
okay.
got this.
Xenil messed
Here,
with my armor
here,
too.
yeah, let me show you what I did here. So not from there, from up here, and
Mhm.
then you can just run and jump. Although I do have the speed boots, but I'm making to the very edge of the block here. So let me
Yeah,
jump off.
I mean, I can definitely make the jump. I can see where it's at. It's just a matter of whether I die or not. Okay,
Nope.
I don't. Good.
you got it.
Yeah,
Now for the extra fun part.
yeah, you're just gonna break it and then fall straight. I guess that dirt dirt generator, boys. We got the dirt
Okay,
generator.
technically, I remember. Good. Okay.
It's a
Backpack,
dirt duplicate.
Yeah.
Claws. Dashers.
Hello.
Pendant. My night vision goggles back on.
You're just like your brother.
Huh?
You and your brother are both a pain in the ass.
To be honest, both Sebastian knows this as well as we do. Well, Sin, I guess, technically speaking, he's very similar to his brother. They both have very.
Sin
similar
would
traits,
clearly, though, not
which is
leave me
what-
1,000 blocks
Which is
behind,
what
right?
makes them
What? No, I would
extra
never.
angsty.
Okay, I like Sin better than Fang.
What?
He's lying to you. That's the one difference. Fang would not lie to you, whereas Sin very much just did just now.
Yeah, I would leave you 2,000 blocks behind.
Especially when he has no reason not to.
Exactly. Kanoka understands me. See,
Well, he
Unfortunately,
knows-
yes, that's the only reason why you and I
Kanoka was
got
the
along is
only-
because somehow I actually
Kanoka was the only one who mildly defended me whenever I killed my brother.
Oh,
Well, no, because
I say mildly defended me
because I understand the
he took
idea
both
that
sides.
he was fighting for his survival. While it wasn't necessarily ideal, I understood his situation.
Exactly.
And I
Kanoka's
also
a
knew
G.
that the best way to figure it out was for us to figure out a different solution, which inevitably sort of did kind of.
Hey,
end up
to
coming
be fair,
fruition anyway,
to
but-
be fair, as I always said, I never wanted the duel to happen. That was on Fang.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, because he's also very headstrong. You. That's one difference is that Sin, Sebastian are much more rationally minded. Fang had to learn how to
Somehow.
do that.
Somehow.
Fang had to learn, and he's become more that way now that he's a detective. But
Yeah, he's I guess he's probably grown a lot.
he had to.
I'm sure.
Actually,
I
I'm
mean,
curious.
Yeah. I think we have
Really?
the same thought. You go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Since you have access to your brother's memories
Uh-huh.
as Sin, what are your
Ugh.
thoughts on your brother's own stance on the choices he made after leaving Eden? What are your assessments on that? Because this is a unique privilege that you, as yourself,
Can you be
don't
more
usually actually have.
specific?
So when your brother left Eden to be
Uh-huh.
outside with every one of us, he went off on his own to find answers, and you didn't particularly care for it. But since you now have access to his memories to know what that process was like for him, I'm just really curious to know what your assessment of that is.
Can we find a spot to sit down? Wait, I have an idea. There's a bench with chairs.
There is.
I'm learning a lot.
We
today.
go.
man, I should just not show up for weeks, or for like a whole week.
Also,
and
I'm
then
really
I learn
curious, is
a lot.
that genuinely the thing you were thinking, Rachel, in your head? Is this
It
genuinely the
was
same
kind
train of thought,
of
or not quite?
sorta.
What were you
It wasn't
thinking,
about.
Stimulate?
It wasn't about that back then. It was about now.
I was gonna
Hmm.
say, like, what did
Oh,
it...
what the fuck? How is there a pink cow? A purple
Gabe.
cow? Grimace, hello? How did you happen? What kind of birth defect do you have?
It's a very unique trait.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a thing.
We leave.
Huh?
It's a cork thing.
Was
it's
it like how
a
the pigs?
I
in
will
it?
say Gabe
tiny
did very well on the
percentage.
pathings.
Yeah.
Show
You did
show
very
up for
good.
1 week because you go to see a movie that's 3 hours long. You lose a whole friend.
Oh, what movie?
It's that Avatar.
Oh, nice. How was it?
Ooh.
How was it?
Very,
Silence is deafening.
very good. I
Okay,
enjoyed
good.
it.
Nice.
Heckin' gnarly.
And then you realize it's late at night when you leave. The whole mall is closed, so you have to walk all the way around to go to your parking spot.
Oh
Right. Oh,
no!
that sucks.
L. Sounds like a skill issue. I have arrived at the bench. We may all sit at the table. Take a seat at the table. See, I was smart. I used /sit.
Oh,
Oh, actually,
Damn,
yes.
feels bad when Rachel sits as far away as possible. That's rough, buddy.
do you want to sway?
It's
No,
okay, I'll
I-
kill you.
Sit.
Oh,
There we go.
Look, just because the outside me is living with you, did this? You know,
No, you actually you wouldn't know this. Well, actually, no, you would through Fang. But Mousy and I are living a very nice life outside when she's not here, being
heart emoji.
sick with cancer.
Heart
Ugh.
emoji.
Yep. Anyways,
Okay.
all right. You found a place to sit. I want to hear your thoughts.
So, by the time everyone actually got out of Eden, Fang, as a person, was kind of going through a metamorphosis, I guess. Between having a like kind of a split personality, but it's actually just his brother, to being stuck in Eden, to literally dying for a month and then coming back. He was going through a lot. He was really chugging through a lot of hardships, and he kind of threw it all on the side to get out of Eden. But once Eden ended and they got out, he was able. It's not that he was able to, but he kind of had to force himself to look at it and figure it out, right?
Mm.
And I don't quite understand his thought process, if I'm perfectly honest. But it seems that his way of coping with this metamorphosis was to find answers about other lingering questions that he had, like his parents, well, our parents, I guess.
Mhm.
That led him down to a rabbit hole, essentially, and he went off to find Gabe's body as, again, another coping mechanism. But obviously he could never find it. And when he got the invitation, a little late, but he got it, he more or less sped here. So there's not a lot I can say in detail because I don't fully understand what he was going through and what his thought process was. Because like it's like you can see the really complicated math, but you still don't understand it.
Right.
You're like, how did they get 60 out of these like 2064? Like,
Gotcha.
how did they get there?
Interesting. No, I find it really interesting because that's not something I guess I foresaw with my AI. Because with the access you have, I mean, I guess it's something that again I wouldn't have foreseen ever. But to my knowledge, when Adam was within me, he had access to everything. He understood my reasoning, my logic. It would make my own choices, but he almost could speak on my behalf if he wanted to.
Yeah.
So the fact that, I guess, again, your individuality shining through the AI that you are, just so clearly shows how different you are.
Just built
From
different.
a
What can I
simple-
say?
Yeah, pretty much. But I think it's.
I mean, when your
interesting.
coding gets mixed up with another person's for how long was it? Like, solid 3-4 months. gonna happen.
Well, right, but even so, again, you think that'd almost make you more in tune with his reasoning and emotions, and the fact that you're not so, I think again just speaks to the kind of person you are.
Sure.
Things I'll have to remember for later.
I'm not the best when it comes to feelings, as Rachel knows. I just kind of work with what I got.
It's very fair.
Anything else you guys wanted to know?
Question to go for?
I mean, kind of on the same line as that. How about how he's doing now? Have you been? You said
to be
you've
honest-
kind of been watching.
Yeah, I've been really focused on him recently. I to be fair, he probably told you about a witch that was when he was stuck. I may or may
Yeah.
not have been able to possess a witch that was like right next to where he was. And was just
Oh.
using it to mess with him the entire time.
Oh,
Okay.
And then left as soon as he got out. So there was that.
Cool.
It was a good, again, those were the types of pranks that I could get up to in beta. Okay. That's the type of things that I would do, is mess with people. But
So
Emotion-
did the witches spawn and then you just possessed one of them?
oh no, so
Or
what happened is there was
created the
for
witches?
none of the above. There was a witch in a cave right next to him. Literally right next to
Oh.
him.
Okay.
And then as he was talking about it, it was probably Mirage, spawned like
Oh, got it.
20 witches in there
Okay.
with him.
Got it.
And that's when I decided to fucking dip. Because I was
Okay.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, because, whoever had spawned those spawned a ton in my house, and it was not fun
Oh, love
cleaning them
that
out.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um,
But, oh, what's up?
interesting.
Interesting indeed, my good friend. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh my.
Interesting.
Uh,
Anyway,
Anyway.
what was your question again? Sorry.
About how Fang, you've been watching Fang and seeing what he's been up to and how he's been acting and stuff.
It's
your
difficult to put
thoughts
into
on that?
words.
Yeah.
I guess for him, he'll never complain about it because it's what he chose. But because of his current occupation, there's a lot of negativity in that. Because he investigates homicides. That's what he does.
Right.
Literally what he does for a living.
literally.
Literally. And that alone can be pretty devastating on a person. He's been pretty good with it though, but with getting stuck and eaten again, it's kind of brought back a lot of memories that he didn't want to remember. And it's more or less forcing him back down a rabbit hole of just negative Nancy nonsense. The triple N. Negative Nancy nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. I understand.
I guess he feels like that if he doesn't do anything, then he'll just be stuck again. And that is essentially like his worst fear. Is just being stuck. whether in or out of Eden. Should say.
Dang, I relate to that.
I think a lot of people do. That's pretty common.
Yeah.
I do hate to say this though, but something you guys might want to look out for is he has had a thought of just up and leaving for a bit, which obviously is dangerous, and he is aware of that. But he feels like that he needs to just leave for a bit.
Like completely leave?
Like leave this like the general area.
I guess just go out, find an leave off. Look.
Yeah.
I got half of that, but yeah.
Because he knows it would put other people in danger if he brought other people with him.
As he already had said to Rachel and Gabe, and also Kanoka, and Mousy was there too, is he would much rather be the only person in danger rather than putting anyone else in it.
Right.
So,
Gotcha.
yes, that's my very 100% not at all professional opinion and assessment of Fang's current
I mean,
mental well-being.
it's, at least it's a different perspective of his, basically his mindset. So,
You're able to look at it through a different lens.
yeah.
God, I'm so useful.
No,
Yeah, pay me later.
You really are.
Pay me later.
Well,
I
any
don't
other
have
questions you
any.
can think of?
I don't particularly have any other questions. So,
Give me the trident, please. Please.
no,
Please.
no, not
Your
that-
brother would
that-
murder us
That's,
because you'd take his
that's not
body,
happening.
put it over a lava pool,
I
and be
would
like, "Get a ritual
not.
here."
That's not happening. It was
I
enough that
would
I gave you the
not.
armor, but no
Dude,
trident.
I want to fly.
Yeah, not Peter Pan.
That's not gonna happen. Sorry.
Por favor.
Actually, Rachel, you should do it. You should use it. Get the chance to experience it.
I should
wouldn't.
use it.
Training. Yeah.
I no, I don't.
He doesn't
I don't
have,
wanna
Live your
try.
true
he doesn't
mermaid
have no
life.
fall damage diamond.
No, I have a snorkel. I can go underwater.
Dude,
I don't have to
be-
go in the air water.
Dude, be an air mermaid. Isn't it just a bird? Hold on.
Yeah,
An air mermaid?
kinda.
Bird. Be an American robin. Fly through the skies.
Oh my goodness. No, I'm good.
Goodness.
But
Love that.
But yeah, I can't
Yeah.
personally think of anything else. Was there? I was just to say, is there anything that Fang specifically want us to ask him? Is there anything Fang specifically want us to ask you?
Not that I know of.
Brain empty.
No thoughts.
do you have any idea of where Mirage, if there is like a hideout or anything, or
She
any
is in a
location?
constant state of movement. I have
Okay,
not been able to follow her.
That's what I thought. So she just kind of chooses random locations and goes with that. That makes
She
sense.
is a nomad, my dude.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
was gonna
exactly
say-
how she was in beta. So
Yeah.
Interesting how it seems like there's more and more parallels between her and Ash.
Yeah.
I mean, they look pretty much identical, to be fair.
Right, but I just mean like even like Mirage moving around a lot. That's very akin to Ash's wanderer spirit.
Right.
Being a prankster in the same way, just more malicious.
I mean, she was the hidden one. She intentionally was a nomad.
Right.
It's very true.
Well, I mean, Ash was too as the traveler, but
Yeah.
I want to fly. Let me
I find the
fly.
parallels so interesting. That's
Yeah.
remained consistent.
yeah.
I want to fly.
But I can't really think of anything else. I guess only other possibility would be: is there any way that you, being in the Aether, and I suppose not necessarily being on Mirage's side, because it's not really a good way of putting it, but is there any way you actually have an ability to access the outside world to possibly contact your actual self?
Ah, I don't think so. I don't think I have any sort of way of like contacting. I mean, think about it like this. If I was going to contact, if I had means to contact the outside world, wouldn't I already have?
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Sir Kanoka.
Yeah, maybe not.
I probably would. Because
But
I'd
if you weren't
probably
allowed.
no. I'd probably start sending alien type messages to you specifically to confuse the fuck out of you.
Because you think I'd be confused by that?
Well, no, because at first you'd be like, "Yo, what? Hello, whomst?
This might just be an
Whomst?"
idea.
But you think there's a way to send some sort of cryptic message,
Again,
to
if I had a way of
acknowledge,
doing that,
like
I
outside
would have.
Fang, outside Sin?
Come
I'm
here,
not
bitch.
really sure.
Come here, bitch. Yeah.
Like,
Come here,
of course,
bitch.
this might
Come here,
involve a
bitch.
computer, but like send like some sort of cryptic message that Sin might understand, and then would get him to come here.
I mean, unfortunately, it's not really anything super feasible at the moment.
What happened? Just real quick. This is a random question, but what happened if Sin entered right now as AI Sin was in
If-
Fang's body?
Wait,
Uh,
then you guys would be
I-
two separate entities, both being Sin.
And also in Fang.
No, unless I mean, if he
I-
chose
if he
to,
yeah, if he comes
if
through
he
Fang's
chose to
code
use
again.
that profile, it would probably mean you would overwrite him.
Oh shit. So he just wouldn't be allowed in, or he'd just die.
No, he'd be allowed in, and he'd witness his
After-
own control being
Yeah.
inceptionized.
that's
No.
weird to think about. That's real weird
my
to think
God.
about.
That is
You know, to
strange.
be honest,
Yeah,
No.
don't
Here-
jinx
here-
it.
here-
Don't jinx it.
Here's a fun arc for you
Oh
to think
boy.
about for later. You in Fang's body, but then Sebastian comes back, and Sin, you, take over Sebastian's body and leave as Sebastian.
This is some Five Nights at Freddy's
Uh,
And that hurt in my
bullshit.
brain.
This is some Five Nights at Freddy's
I
bullshit,
don't-
Kanoka.
And then you
Uh,
leave the old
Kanoka,
Sebastian
I don't
here
want
as an
that.
Aether soul.
I don't want
I
that
don't-
either.
Yeah, because she'd have to deal with me on a daily basis, and I just simply have
She
not had the
already
same.
does.
I
No, no, no,
already
no, 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 no.
would, but as
I
the
I don't
other
have the
you-
same character development that that one does. You don't understand.
You would actually have more.
Well,
I
that depends.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't know about the whole situation, so maybe.
Situation?
No, I don't.
Ayo?
No. It's.
Hold up, let me-
it's
Oh,
let
that's
me-
fine.
true. He would.
It's fine.
Actually,
It's
you know,
fine.
you-
I'm
no.
looking
Wait,
through the
I'd
codex
rather.
right now.
I'm saying
I'm
you could
looking
get
through the
relationship
codex.
advice from him, and it would be unbiased.
Ugh.
I'm looking through Fang's
Because-
memory codex to figure out what the fuck the situation is.
Oh, don't worry,
He-
he's not gonna know because even I
He's
only
not
barely
gonna
know.
know.
He was gone
so
the whole entire time
confused.
while it happened.
Tell me, por favor. Tell me, por favor.
I got into
Let me-
an
let me- let me-
argument. Okay.
Let me spill the tea.
I got into an argument, and it got pretty bad, and we broke it off and didn't see each other for 3 months.
Well, that's no bueno. What was the argument about, my dude?
Basically, he asked me to move in with him. I said no.
Alright.
I broke it off. And then we fought about some stupid random thing, and then a day later he left to go find Fang.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I didn't see
Yeah.
him until he was here. So
Love that.
yeah.
So, what made you say no?
I was dealing with some stuff. Still
Okay, now-
am with, like, being stuck. That whole thing that you were talking about with Fang.
Sure.
How I relate
sure.
and yeah.
Huh.
Now let me ask you that. Okay, you know what?
Oh, it's great.
You son of a biscuit eater, get back here. Oh, me too, brother. Oh, I don't have a bed. Hold on.
I've experienced a lot of. Oh. Here you go.
Thanks, King. Oh.
Huh?
Hold up, we gotta put my Minecraft bed next to Kanoka's.
There you
Hey, King, how's it going?
Why do you?
Man, I'm
and your
learning a
brother
lot of
both
info
act
today.
This way.
What?
That's nice.
Why do you and your brother both act this way?
It's with Kanoka. Why wouldn't
Does
we?
it- It's- I-
You
I-
somehow bring
what-
both
what
the
sort of,
best
like-
and worst out of us.
that doesn't make me feel better about myself.
It's okay. It's positive. Trust.
It's just, you know,
Heart emoji.
I like learning knowledge. It's fun.
Okay. No, let me re-ask this question. What makes what like what? So the reason you said no is because you were dealing with ... What is ... If I'm gonna give you some hardcore unbiased advice, I need to know the full situation.
Well, I mean, I did end up talking with him about it, and we
Aw.
did kind of resolve things, as far as I'm aware.
You do not sound very confident about that, and that's a problem.
It's because I don't know when the next time I'll see him is, and it was rushed over pretty lately, and he said that he would wait for me. And I trust that, but I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get there, and I don't want to keep him waiting forever.
I will say, he will wait forever, 100%. If he's anything like me, which, you know, feel like he would be, then he absolutely will wait forever. Do you realize how long he waited before telling, like in Olding, how long he waited before telling you who he was? Because of all the memory nonsense? Even then, he probably wouldn't tell you.
Right.
Bro he might be stupid, but he also has a lot of patience. He's stupidly patient. That's a good way of putting it. What was said in that argument?
I mean, Levi was brought up a couple times. Just the idea that we didn't want to repeat stuff. That's recurring theme is repeating history. Even out there we were dealing with that.
Right. Oh wait, Lucinda doesn't know me.
Yeah.
Oh shit. How do you delete a Minecraft message?
You can't.
Oops.
Shit.
Oop.
in the aether.
She's like, wait.
Nice. Bro.
She's heard a little bit about you. I've told her about you.
Yes.
Okay.
And Lucario and Max. So they have a little bit
Have you
of
been
that
talking?
understanding.
Have you been talking shit?
I didn't know.
Oh, I'm starting to learn the whole lore behind every other version.
I wasn't talking shit.
Lucinda definitely seems like you were talking shit.
Maybe a little bit more with her. Because
Bruh.
it was girl talk. It was girl talk.
Bruh, why? What is
I'm
this?
just here.
What is this? I'm not even here to defend myself. What is this bullshit?
It's also technically not you. Because
It
you
is
weren't
me
the-
though.
But you weren't there. It's,
But it's
so
so
weird.
weird.
It's so
Friggin-
weird. Oh
Ha!
no.
Hold up.
Ow.
Oh no. Oh no.
Anyway. Anyway, so
I think
what?
I'm good. I think I'm good.
No, because
Okay.
this is important to me because if depending on what was said in the argument, he might still have some feelings that he just hasn't let go of, and I would rather you be prepared for that rather than him just randomly snapping, which it's liable to happen. So depending on what was said, I feel like it's something I need to know.
We
And if you'd
talked
rather
about
talk privately, then that's
we
fine.
no, it's okay. We talked about him and him leaving the community and
Mhm.
not saying goodbye and leaving and not attempting to try to reach out even if he could. Even if he tried, he probably couldn't because Levi had a, chokehold on everything. I don't know. It was just
So I
just the
can probably
idea that
pinpoint.
if things stood in the way that it, I don't know, maybe it wasn't meant to be.
I can probably tell you exactly how Sebastian feels on the whole subject. If you want me to.
Okay.
If he is thinking about it how I would, which again, feel like he would, then because of his thought process, he comes at things in a more logical perspective. And over the last few years, between being stuck in Eden for a long ass time and being able to get out and blah blah blah, spending time with you, he's been able to grow as a person. But he feels that if he can't make you happy, then he is limited as a person. And he can no longer grow. Essentially his pinnacle of what he wants to be as a person is just whatever you want / need him to be. And again, he will wait for however long it takes. Ah. Okay, we're good. Drop my keys.
That's how I feel internally.
Really hit him with the.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say to that.
You don't gotta say anything. But next time you see him, make sure that he knows that you know. And the best thing that you can do is at least put half the effort in that he will. Because
Yeah.
if you're able to do that, he'll see that you're willing to move forward.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's just my thoughts. My very unqualified opinion.
I mean, you are him.
Kinda.
Kinda. Again, it's still weird, but
It's very
yeah.
strange. I
Yeah.
don't really know how to feel.
Right. But yeah, that's it for me.
Lucaria, do you have any questions?
Okay.
So, really.
I was hoping you had something. Kind of don't want to leave yet, but here we are.
I don't know what to ask.
Interesting. You don't want to leave.
I barely know it.
Kanoka, do you know what the person I'm currently, like the two people I'm currently sitting with?
Yes, you're sitting with Lucario and
And
Rachel.
Lucario. Did you love Lucario?
And I mean, okay,
What did I do?
Lucario, come over here, Lucario. Come sit on the sacred bench. No. Armor off. We're going onto the bench.
What is
Gotta
this?
get naked.
Yeah.
What?
Lucario and Sin, the new bench buddies?
Bench
It
buddies
could be.
2.0.
It could
Bench buddies?
be. Sincario.
Sincario.
That just actually sounds like a devolved version of
Yeah.
Lucario. Actually, it's like a fire type. Firefighting, like all the fire starters.
Of course it would be, because it's got you and Lucario.
True. Lucario, I have no idea who the fuck you are, but you seem pretty cool.
I barely know anything about you.
True. I'd like to keep it that way.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright.
That is how men talk.
Are you saying I'm not a man?
let me quote that. Are you saying I'm not a man? Nope, not 202.
I mean, if we're
Put that,
talking
put that
in
somewhere
this
else. Put that
simulation,
in.
you're
Put that in
technically a
the.
robot,
Put that in
but-
our other chat too. Oh my god.
Absolutely. Are you a men, Kanoka? Honestly, Kanoka is a man because he just has the characteristics of multiple different men.
Like, other than the fact that, like, Raj has done some pretty not nice.
No bueno.
Seems like she was a nice person.
Nice is not the correct word.
She told me she used to be different before.
She did. She was nicer than she is now. But nice is not the word I would use.
So it's just a relative scale.
Yeah, it's like the ratio has changed.
Right.
Do you think that she could ever be redeemed?
Everyone can be redeemed in my eyes. Even
Alright,
Levi
I
could
will
be
go
redeemed
with
if he
him.
did the
I'm
right
a nice
shit.
person.
But it's whether or not she's willing.
Yeah.
Because as you and Fang talked about, she is pretty malicious as of right now. And while redeeming her would be pretty awesome, at the end of the day, it's not really your call. You can only do so much.
I have tried. But she might have taken Matt and
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Alright, time to go search thousands of blocks out. I'm gonna go find him one.
I can do this.
is that the inner Fang talking?
I can do this. Give me my trident and I
no,
can fly.
No.
Give me the trident.
Yeah,
I can
no.
fly.
We're not no, I'm not
Unfortunately,
I
letting
can
you do that.
fly. I can fly. Why won't you let me fly?
All right.
The fuck? Hello.
Here's our deal. Here's our deal.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So clearly you're like you don't want to leave here, right?
Ideally.
So here's my offer.
Mhm.
Put you in a panda.
Okay. I have a few conditions.
Okay.
One, it cannot be the panda that Fang quote unquote breeded with. Because for one, no. Two, disgusting. Three, what the fuck? See, that horse agrees.
You can put him in the horse.
Yeah, the horse. I'm not gonna put
You
him.
can put me in Grimace, the purple cow.
Alright, here's the realistically
But-
idea.
But then it'd be
He
like
puts
but then
in
it'd
my
be
body.
It wouldn't.
Grim.
Yeah, I'll-
No,
here, I'll go in
look,
Lucario's
no,
Lucario.
Lucario. I don't think
I'll
you
go- I'll
want
go in
that.
You
I mean,
definitely
it's not
don't.
like Mirage needs me. first.
Lucario. Last time I was in someone else's body, I killed them.
Oh well.
He's already paralyzed from the waist down. What else does he have left to lose?
What?
No,
I'm kidding,
don't
kidding,
say
kidding,
that.
No,
kidding,
no,
no.
I don't mind
kidding.
sacrificing my body to
Bro,
Mirage.
no bueno.
No,
what
no,
am I gonna
Lucario,
do?
Lucario,
no, don't say
you're-
that.
No bueno.
Don't say that, or
Lucario,
she'll get
Lucario,
ideas.
No bueno.
Secret,
No bueno, no
secret
bueno, no
secret.
bueno.
That's not even how you spell it.
You,
Fuck you.
he, if he doesn't say that, he's gonna believe it. You are worth more than AI of a person who's actually still alive
True.
by a lot,
True. I wholeheartedly agree.
because he has backups of himself.
Um.
You don't know it, but you do.
Okay.
Because
I'm
there's
not
a reason why
sure-
there's a spirits folder that has all of your AI data inside of it. And
Let's
you think I don't
go.
create good backups?
I wonder how long you've been going for.
I don't know,
I've been
man. I
going
just
for
feel
a
like
while,
Levi
that's for
wasn't
sure.
very faithful with backups.
Well, no, of course not. That's why he had so many issues.
That's why he's an idiot. Fucking dumbass.
Though I will have to probably clean out some of the stuff with the backups anyway to make sure that whatever.
No,
code-
no. My dude, I effectively have infinite lives with the backups. Don't.
No, you're not pulling a spring. You're not pulling a glitch trap on me. No, I'm saying
I can
do it.
do it.
if- No,
But
I
if
don't
Mirage
want
and Haven
that.
are
I can
in
do
there,
it.
we
I
have to
can
clear
do
them
it.
out.
Oh, god fucking damn it. I need to punch a tree. This is annoying me. Easy.
Could it potentially be one of the pandas at your place?
I mean, we can, but again, it just has to be sure it's not the panda that Fang
Yeah.
I cannot afford.
bred with.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Huh?
Yeah. No, we will
We're
make
not
sure
gonna
it's
question about the
not
fact
that
that-
one.
What we just talked
Yeah,
about.
I'm
Fang and
leaving.
Panda.
I'm leaving. I'm not doing that conversation. I don't need to talk about my brother breeding. Thanks.
No,
I don't
we
really
don't.
want to talk
No,
about
we don't
that.
need.
Thank
No,
you.
we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to
This
talk
is
I'm
why I
about
say
it.
good,
just take my body.
But it could give
No.
us some.
Just
basi-
realistically, send me into the aether, and then
No.
Sin can go into
No,
my
Lucario.
body.
Lucario. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you here. I don't want your body.
You don't want to be tall?
You're not very tall. Because you're in a wheelchair.
I was
Oh,
thinking
Sorry,
about
that was
something
damn.
mean.
somewhere.
You
That
know how
was mean,
tall
I'm
his
sorry.
wheelchair is? Have you seen it before?
I mean,
I have, yes.
He could
100%.
he could have a monster truck wheelchair, dude.
Oh shit, actually.
I was gonna make a reference to something, and then I realized I don't know if we've already made that or not.
Say it, coward.
I was gonna say, I've been a panda before.
Ayo!
Heyo.
No, totally nowhere else though.
Never. No, I think because Mirage and Haven for the most part seem to not be able to control me, I think it's better if I stay in the aether.
Oh.
Because realistically, like, this is my rational side coming out. Not something I want, but it's rational. Realistically, I can do more in the aether. I can figure out more. That can help you guys.
Yeah.
Then we just summon him again when we need him.
Exactly. So,
Would you
pretty
be willing
easy.
to come back next time if we?
Yeah. I don't have a problem with that.
Do you want to hang out with Rachel every week
I'd be down.
at a pre-scheduled time?
I'm down. As long as, Mickey D's.
Huh? Oh,
So wait, so you're saying you work for McDonald's too?
Well, I work for Burger King personally, but Mickey D's obviously gets in the way of everything Burger King does.
Burger King at least do drive-thrus with wheelchairs.
Did you? What? That was so out of pocket.
No, I tried going through the drive-thru at McDonald's with a wheelchair. It didn't work. They didn't let
That was so out of pocket.
me. You're not gonna kill me.
Also, Sin. Did you notice that I put a heart of diamond out?
No.
Well, you've seen it now.
Nice.
Nice.
Good one.
Yeah.
T.
Colon capital D.
Okay.
Taking the carrot back.
Um.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Until next time.
Shut up. No, you got him. Easy. Easy clap.
You know, you should send a message to yourself as yourself, so that way Fang could wake
No,
up
you.
and have that in his inventory.
Is there a book? I know his.
I got a piece of paper with my
There's
code. We
books
can
here.
just rename that.
I don't have an anvil though.
Haha. Well, let me delete all this.
Oh, nope.
Hi,
Probably
this
don't
is
delete.
Sin's AI.
You just go to the
You're
new page.
bad and stinky. L.
What a lame.
Sorry, I'm pulling off of what Rhino used to say. Anyone remember Rhino?
Yeah, he's my brother.
Well, I know you two remember. Obviously, you have no fucking idea. He was someone who was in the older Eden who would like him and Fang kind of had a little bit of a rivalry. I laughed at it.
It was complicated. Rhino was basically working for Levi, but he
Oh.
switched sides to be with us, and yeah. So he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
How many
He's
people work for Levi? Jeez.
A
He's
lot
apparently a popular guy.
for some
Yeah.
fucking stupid reason.
With great
Okay,
power comes great
you good?
popularity.
Hold on, I'm just writing something for him. Trying to think of more insults.
Ooh, okay, I got a fun part. Ready? While he's doing this. Ready?
Okay.
Fang, we want you back. Come back now while your brother's writing a message. You can see what juicy
Uh,
tidbits he wants to write and interrupt him.
No.
Yes.
See, unlike Fang, I have the power of consent. If I just don't want it, then Fang
Consent
can't do
is
anything
so
about it.
To be fair,
powerful.
it's also very true. To be fair, you cannot leave, or he cannot come back until you've decided to leave.
Exactly.
Consent is consent is great. We love consent.
Like, possessing bodies is really easy. We had Adam do it. Sin.
Well, but it also takes somebody who is who knows how to do rituals to do
Good
it.
thing no one's gonna possess me.
As long as you don't ask Kano or Mandy or whoever to do a ritual on you to get you
But, like,
possessed, then you're all
realistically,
good.
who would even do it? Like, who? How many people are up there that know anything to like just take over me?
Well, that's a good question. My ongoing theory is that we're all connected, so there
Makes sense.
could be somebody
Okay,
up
I'm
there
good.
that knows you.
All right. Well, if you're ready, then I suppose we shall commence. All right. Fang, we've had a chance to talk to your brother's AI. We got some useful information. He got some information too, which unfortunately you will not really know when you come back. But
Got it.
we'd like to have you back, so we can send Sen back to hang out with his buds, and you can have a bit
Buds,
of
quote
privacy
unquote.
in this world.
Literally,
Yeah.
no one talks to me up there. It's really lonely.
Huh.
Well, you should talk to Dr. Poe sometime.
I try. He just scolds me, and like I can't have an actual conversation.
Even
I heard
up
a lot
there?
about this doctor.
What?
Even up there? He scolds you up
Yes.
there? What?
Yes.
Does he have reason
Bro.
to do so?
Bro holds grudges like no other.
One day I will meet this Dr. Poe, dude.
He's a pretty good dude, but I
Seems
swear to
nice.
God,
Yeah, he's chill.
I can't have an actual conversation with him.
Let's see. All right.
Alright.
Well, if you're ready, then. Okay, Fang. Now we're being serious. Your brother's consented to this, transfer over again. So, if you'd like to come back, we'd like to have you, and you can enjoy life back in your body. You can get your stuff back, including your trident. And yeah, we miss you. We
See
deserve
you
to have
around.
Okay. I don't miss that.
Understandable.
It literally, like, I don't know if you understand this, Kanoka, because you're the only one who possibly could relate, but it literally
Mhm.
leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Hmm.
Like, it's just not fun.
What's it like up there?
No bueno.
Talk to anyone up there?
No. I minded my own damn business. I stood in a corner and waited.
Oh.
Okay, I'm trying to gauge the amount of time I was gone based on how many carrots are gone. I had 53, now I have 47. So it couldn't have been too long, so probably like an hour.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotcha.
that's
Yeah.
probably that's a good estimation.
I'm a
Oh,
genius.
also, here's your. Oh yeah,
Hello?
here's your thing.
Flamio Rickman,
Yeah,
the boy.
indeed. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Nope, you're good.
nice.
Jesus Christ, my inventory's full.
Awesome. Impressed he's not noticed what's over your head yet.
Over my head?
I feel like only few. I don't think only few people are actually gonna understand that reference.
What is the quickest way to die?
Wouldn't it still pop up as your name?
Fuck.
No, see, the unfortunate thing is you cannot die, not when you're in the presence of Palpalice.
Da, da, da.
I can kill
I
her.
love how
I can kill
references to
her.
that.
I can kill her.
And that was like
Not
one.
if I do it first. No, I'm not. I have not killed anybody on Eden so far. I'm not gonna do it now.
I'll kill you in a heartbeat.
No.
I'll kill Palpalice in a heartbeat.
Wow.
I
Also,
have
when
instant food.
one day I'll
Doesn't
meet
mean I
that
can't try.
doctor.
So we got some information, my dude. Do you want to hear
You
that?
did.
I want my name to be set, please.
Okay.
Oh, I almost sacrificed myself.
Be reset,
Dang.
sorry.
Yeah.
I went on like an emotional roller coaster for a
It's
second.
it's different now.
I almost sacrificed myself for you. Brother.
What?
Oh, I
Okay.
came up with the idea to put your brother
It's-
into my body.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah. They all talked me out of it.
Good. It's a fucking bad idea.
Is mine back to normal?
Yes.
Yeah, is mine? Is mine?
It's close enough.
God damn it.
It's close enough. Fang, more like dang. I think this is as good as you're gonna get.
These 4 levels don't mean shit.
Oh, your brother.
Okay, look here. Look here. I know what you're doing. Writer privilege.
Writer privileges.
Flamio Rickman.
Oh my
True.
goodness.
Wait
My
a
boy.
minute.
My
Wait a
lad.
minute.
Or do.
Funnier if you do.
It would have been
My
funny
gentle
if
boy,
they
that's
don't
also
switch the
true.
Fang skin at the same time.
No. I don't have that
There's
available.
a bird. I'm killing the bird.
Besides, that's a little
Wow.
too semi-lore for the night, so we won't worry about that.
True.
Yeah, don't worry.
Anyway,
back
so
to normal.
information. Yeah, let's go back to normal, shall we?
Yeah, let's
Let's talk about the lore that just happened.
yeah.
It's mildly important.
There's 2 Fang Studios. There's 2 of them.
That's too much for this world.
Truly.
It's gonna implode in a minute. Okay, cool. I'm fixed.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, lore. What did we find out?
We know why Mirage is the way she is,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and it aligns with what kind of I was trying to piece together
Yes.
Okay.
from all of that. So, with the note that Ash had left for me in the Wasteland, she said that they couldn't save Adam in time. They were sorry to Adam that they couldn't save him, right?
Okay.
Sin tells us that Mirage and him were like the pranksters back in beta, and they were doing all these kind of like malicious type pranks that were a little bit more serious. And then one day, Mirage plants explosions that kills Adam.
Okay, well, that just sounds like no bueno.
Yeah. And basically, Lauren comes by, banishes Mirage, and she's not seen from again.
Okay, now
And
hear
neither
me
is
out.
Adam.
Why does not Lauren not know about this then?
Exactly. So I'm. That part doesn't make sense.
I was thinking
Where
about that.
is
But now it's
Okay.
spoken from two
Don't
different
think too hard, Lucario.
perspectives. Now
Like, I
Sin
didn't
is
wanna say
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's like,
don't think too hard, Lucario.
well, it's like Lauren didn't know anything about that,
Mm-hmm.
but I just didn't want to say it because I wasn't sure.
All right. All right. What else do we know?
Yeah. But again, like now we have now we know that now we have two perspectives basically saying the same thing in a way.
Right.
But I
Okay.
trust Lauren when she says she doesn't remember and that she didn't do it,
Sure.
which is a complicated thing. Sin also
Yes.
said that he can't be entirely controlled by Haven and Mirage,
Yo.
which is
That makes
really
life
good,
easier.
even though they have
Yeah.
been. Haven, I guess, has been trying to get in a little bit of contact with him. Mirage is staying far away from him. And goodness, what else was talked about?
Your mom.
No.
No,
No.
no. We did talk about my father though, but very briefly.
I mean, when don't we talk about your dad? Do the prick.
Yeah. And then what else did we learn, Kano?
Was he
we
taking
learned-
notes?
Like the
yet.
important thing about Mirage and Haven and all that fun stuff.
ultimately
we
we
don't need to
knew-
talk about all the thing afterwards.
No, but I mean, we knew about. We learned about Mirage. We learned that Haven has also been just as distant, supposedly speaking. Again, I'm also suggesting we take what your brother's AI said with a grain of salt because it's very
I
possible
agree.
he could have been manipulating us in some way, or not sharing the full truth about something.
Also
Um,
very valid.
But Rachel covered the main bits. I guess the only other thing I can think of that he mentioned is that, Oh, I guess. Well, she made even more distinct the idea that there are parallels directly between herself and Ash. Like they almost seem to be the exact opposite of each other, which I think is interesting. While still being very similar in most respects. I think in terms of everything else, there really isn't much else that was assessed that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, some valuable information overall. It does not seem like Mirage or Haven have been here to interfere with anything.
Not really.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
that
there anything else
that was
that
basically
Sid
it.
did or?
He really wanted the trident. Didn't give it to him.
Of course.
Yeah.
He wanted the armor. I did cave in and give that to him. But there's not much
I
he can do with
noticed.
armor. Yeah.
I mean, he can run away pretty proficiently.
Yeah,
Because
he
just
I mean he
doesn't take
didn't.
fall damage. And with the speedy boots, he can essentially just outrun.
Well, he
anyone.
didn't try to run.
Yeah.
He mainly wanted
try
to
to run.
fly.
He actually-
Like he didn't want to leave. He didn't.
He
have
actually
any-
he seemed very he seemed very earnest to be actually staying here, but then he obviously chose to go back.
Right. Okay.
I guess
Is there anything
the
else?
only
that
other
he
thing-
did?
The only other note that I think is probably most relevant to you is we seem to establish that Matt is not in the Aether when he disappeared. And supposedly your brother says he
Thanks,
hasn't left
Fred.
Eden
Appreciate
either,
it.
which
It's
means
going
he's
for almost
still
4
here
hours.
somewhere.
Reason Lord has been amazing. Thank you.
Lovely.
We're
Just
doing
a
it.
thought. I know you like to go on adventure, but what if we
Oh,
do me and Gabe? We go out looking that way. You don't fall in a trap by yourself.
I
we
wasn't
just-
gonna go looking for Matt.
Oh. Because
There's no
I'm
point.
curious to look for him.
We have no direction to start with, so that's the difference between me going after Mirage and Matt's disappearance. At least with Mirage, we knew that she had something set up within 10,000 blocks.
She doesn't.
Right.
Well, no, and I meant like the invisible block,
Oh,
like the invisible
yeah.
box. She had something set up,
But
and
Sin,
then
yeah.
yeah.
Sin did tell us that she is basically nomadic. She doesn't have
Oh,
like
lovely.
she doesn't have like a set up place or
Great.
anything. So
Lovely.
basically wherever she's needed, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, otherwise I can't think of much else. I guess. Is there anything that if we try to predict what things you'd ask, but is there anything that stands out in your mind as something that you wish you knew about the situation that you don't know about right now? That we can maybe see if we
I mean,
actually
there's a
have
lot of
information
things, but Sin wouldn't know anything.
Fair.
I don't really think anything he would know. So
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're
Well,
all good?
yeah, I think so.
okay.
That's about all I can think of.
Yep.
Well, on that note then, I think I'm gonna go do some netherite mining because I don't have enough to build a netherite everything I've got, so I want to make sure I get a chance to get some more collected if I can. While I still have time and energy to do so, because it is late at night, and even though we are technically all stuck in here anyway and
Yep.
get the same amount of sleep, it's still
Yep. It's late at
Same amount
night.
of sleep,
It's late at
buddy.
night.
Buddy, I have work in the morning.
And you think I don't?
Okay, at the very least you work at home.
Yes, that is very true.
I don't work at home.
I know. You work at
Mickey
McDonald's.
D's.
And with that, I'm gonna head to sleep. So,
All
Good
right.
evening.
good stuff tonight.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm glad that.
Lakari,
glad
do you want to
that
help me
it
build
worked.
the watchtower?
Sure.
Cool.
All right, I'll walk down with you guys since you're going that direction anyway.
I mean,
Sounds
yeah, where
good.
else? I mean, I can just decide to,
I was gonna say I
You
could
know.
just jump.
yeah, see ya. I need no path.
Yeah.
Haha, I'm taking fall damage.
I mean, it's like half a heart.
Hey man, that's still fall damage as far as I'm aware.
I have like broken boots.
Hey man, that does durability to your armor. Doesn't for mine.
I also have mending.
So do I, but you know.
All right. Well, I will see you guys around.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Scan up. Yeah. All right. Well, let's head back to the house. And so I am gonna be ending the stream, but I am gonna be working on something else. Hopefully. I'm just gonna activate this. Boop. There we go. We're back here. Yeah, I believe he's spawned up there. Boop. And this way. Do you think anything's gonna happen? I mean, I don't know. We have more information than we did before, and that is definitely to our advantage. So, I'm gonna be working on something. Oop. We don't need that one anymore.